Hello guests, and welcome to the 13th episode of The Eight. Today sees the group meet Meleo's old friend, as well as see the introduction of a big bad. Now, during that introduction of the big bad, I had probably not my finest moment as a DM, we're still growing and changing every single day, so do keep that in mind when you're listening. Well, I have nothing else to say, so without further ado, grab a drink, grab a snack, grab whatever you would like, take a seat, and watch the chaos ensue.
Hi, welcome back.
Wow, it's been so long.
It's been 2 weeks.
Wow.
You guys, last 2 weeks ago, where were you?
Walking
London
in.
Town.
Yeah.
And you investigated London Town a little bit
Yep.
to try and see if there was a problem with some beasties. To which you went to the brothel and found
That.
Ogre.
Yeah.
You
Turned out to be a decent being.
Yep, you found out the pig was
Is
a
it
pig
actually?
lover.
I'm so happy about
And
that.
she's so cute.
What was it, Betsy?
Betsy.
Yeah.
Betsy is my
Good
go-to
old
animal
Betsy.
name.
Still crying about it.
You witnessed the interesting individual that is the mayor, the noble leader of London Town.
And the actual big.
And
an
the actual
big fucker, whose name was.
Oh, I wrote it down.
I wrote it
Yeah,
down.
I got it.
Sorry, I saw this and I thought it was fine.
You're fine, you're fine.
The brothel.
Edric Glover.
Edric.
Glover? Glover?
Glover.
Glover.
Glover?
That was Glover.
Glover?
You said Glover.
Yeah, you said
Interesting.
Glover.
We
Edric
started talking
Glover.
about Childish Gambino.
Yes. Oh, yes. Edric Glover. Interesting individual. Big extraordinaire.
Mm-hmm.
And then you,
Osmond Torfin.
you talked a little bit with Torfin. Then you went to go investigate some things. And you thought you had a lead on the beast, which you did. Does. And then on the way back, the brothel was on fire.
Yeah.
So you also spotted Torfin,
Nah.
and you went to go grab him, but he disappeared. He's a magic user, and so you went back to his home. You broke down his door.
Then we fixed it.
And you
You
fixed
fixed
it.
it.
I hope I didn't
You
kill
held
you.
a knife.
No, I'm okay.
You held a knife to his throat,
Yeah.
despite his cooperation.
Well,
Hold on. That I don't consider running away under any circumstance cooperation.
Despite his cooperation, and he let you know that, number one, there's a lot of people who live in his home, that he helps smuggle them out of Queen Zelda's province, he teaches them, he helps garner their magic in secret, and that this may be the work of an ex-pupil of his. Did I name him?
Osmond.
Oswin.
Oswin.
Yep. Oswin, love yours.
Oswin. And so from that point,
We found out that he set the brothel on fire,
yes,
Okay.
Possible.
possible.
and that the sinkhole was
Was
previously.
due to
Yep.
yes. And then from there, you all determined to go find a old friend of Meleo's. Because it's not too far away.
Yeah.
And you can get back in time before the next attack.
yes.
Isn't it like a 2-day journey there and back though?
Yep.
And don't we have 4 days to get to Fred?
Yep.
And isn't it a 2-day journey from London Town to the other place?
When you said
Yeah.
4 days, did you mean 4? Because
So
we've already been traveling for 2, haven't we?
Two is what I made that for.
I mean, there's no way we're getting to Fred.
Yeah,
No.
no. Fred's dead.
Fred's dead.
Fred's dead.
Fred's dead.
Zed's dead, huh?
You can technically do it.
Guilt.
How? Because if it's going to be 4
Right.
days before we get back to London Town, then it's an extra 2 days back to the other place.
Install him.
Yeah.
No, it's 4 days from the current day.
It's 4 days from the current day. So basically, if we turned around and went
We'd
straight
have one
back.
extra
If
day.
you turned around before the end of this day, you could get back in time.
No. Let's just
No,
keep going.
it's okay. Yeah, I think
still gonna try to get him the sunscreen.
Yeah, we could try and get the sunscreen, but sunscreen doesn't. Well,
But yeah, a lot of things happened in the wasteland. A lot of intriguing, sparkly things happened in the wasteland.
So did the
in,
things from the night before too.
Yep.
Before.
in a
Oh yeah.
in a land full of no life, there was budding in Meleo.
Yeah.
No, stop looking at me like that.
But yes, you had many interactions and
Mhm.
spoke about many things.
I think the RP ended off with Ashley asking her a question,
Yes.
just never getting an answer.
Yeah.
You,
Great
Would you like to
job,
answer?
Meleo.
Oh wait, who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, yikes, hold on.
It was
Yikes.
it was at least a comment made towards you. I don't remember
It was. It
if
was
it was
a
a question.
I'm pretty sure it was, or it was like a snarky remark.
Yeah.
The last thing you said was,
When I say she's a tramp.
I'm trying to
Or
be
they are
friendly.
tramplers.
I could just as easily not talk if you wanted.
Oh
Really,
yeah.
it's just gonna ignore you.
That's fine. I figured.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, I just assumed. Anyways, let's.
He said,
So- oh, this is actually pretty good to like stop people from talking.
Actually, yeah.
Just you're talking.
How to deal with ADD folks.
Same.
Anyhow,
You literally light up their life.
so you decided eventually nightfall came and you wanted to make camp, seeing as you can't just go forever with no sleep. So yeah, you settled down. Everyone pitched some tents that you don't have, rolled out your little bedrolls, and I assume in this horrid wasteland, people decided to take lunch.
Oh no, guys, we've only got like 2 tents. What are we gonna do?
No.
Hey, wanna dorm together?
I have to check.
I
Oh,
hate you
I have to check
both.
watches.
I
Oh,
don't know why I'm looking
I'm
at this
gonna
to count how many
stand
tents we
watch.
have.
I was gonna offer to also stay watch.
Okay.
You guys can sit watch together. We'll double up.
Who takes first watch?
Me.
Ashley.
I guess them two do.
Meleo.
I guess they do.
All right.
I'll be with. Yeah, I'll be
Hey.
sleeping in a tent. Yeah.
You're sleeping in a tent. We're taking second watch though.
Oh yeah.
And then Jirago and Brutus and Sierra will take
Gary.
it.
Yeah.
Gary.
So,
Yay.
first watch. You both are just standing out in the wastelands. I assume you walked a little bit away from camp, just so you can have conversations.
I just start giggling.
Shut up.
No.
Oh boy.
As she just smacks her. with
I was
her
about to say,
arm.
fish lady getting punched tonight.
Stop looking at me like that. Can we not do this today?
Alright. I'm just saying, you've been having an awfully great time talking to Ashley. You've been chatting more with Ashley than anybody's been chatting with anybody.
Out of character, that's all y'all's fault.
Honestly though,
But
really
am
though.
I not gonna use this against you? Oh,
Aw,
honey.
honey. You bitch. Anyway.
Ding, ding.
I'm sure Edge hasn't been saying much. She's literally just been listening, eavesdropping.
Yeah, like every time Edge like has anything to like comment, it's just whoop.
Also, Melio's too stressed out right now to actually care about talking. She's just like, oh my
And
god.
Gary is too stressed out to do much interacting. So
And Gary just doesn't talk.
Yeah,
Gary's
at all.
shy.
Roll for your
Perception.
watch.
No!
An 8. Wait. It's not with my modifier. Nope, just kidding, that's an 8.
It's perception, right?
Oh no.
22.
22.
God.
Well.
22.
Yeah.
she is blushing too much.
So
Yeah.
20,
She's too distracted by Meleo teasing
22.
her.
22.
So this is the known as DM stalling.
Yes, well, I type what she sees to her.
I'm good now.
So wait, how many tents do we actually have, DM?
None.
Oh, we don't have tents.
We don't have
we
any.
You just
have
have
sleeping
bedrolls.
bags.
We can
And
probably,
someone
we
who
can,
can light
we,
a fire.
we can procure tents. So
Cast Ignite.
You don't even have to cast it. You
I
just
just fucking, yep.
why?
Not on you. It
Oh,
just
on-
happened to be
okay.
on the Drenel direction.
What was I say? What?
No!
Drenel direction.
Just stop! I told you my English is not on par today.
Oh man.
Oh boy.
Thank you.
And so your watch ends. Second watch.
Good talk.
Yar.
You bypass them as they walk back to camp, and you begin your patrol.
I high five Edge.
Whoa.
Edge shoulder checks Ashby so that he bumps into Hestia.
Oh God. I was gonna tip my hat to them, but I guess.
No. Sorry.
No.
She walks away.
Oh, okay. Okay. Sure.
Good luck out there.
Have fun.
She said, "Have
I'm
fun."
just. He's just walking. He's not even waiting for Edge.
Edge is following.
Nah.
So how was your night last night?
It was pretty good. How was your night?
It was alright.
Yeah, I heard your door was locked. That seems a little bit unusual.
I locked my door before we went on watch, and then I ran into Hestia's room and locked her door. I slept in there.
At least you're honest, I guess.
I've been planning that for a while.
I think. Yeah.
Genuinely, I thought you were going to pick the lock.
Well, I was very tired, and that had not occurred to me, and that was never mentioned either. So I just, yeah, yeah. Then I was told to move over, and then I guess yeah.
Glad to hear things are working out.
I just Ashley, like, even though he looks uncomfortable, he just kind of goes. Thank you. Thank you.
But, you should be updated.
We'll see.
Roll for your watch.
I'm gonna use my shiny one.
Like 11.
Oh, I don't see what
11,
that is.
No, you do see lots.
Oh,
More than me.
yeah, I got 20.
20.
But yes, no, actually, do keep me updated and do come to me if you need assistance. I don't think you will at this point, but I will be watching.
Hello, Edge. Charming as
All right.
ever.
What was that?
Here's Sarah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, yes. I just imagine her having like a very sophisticated, old English woman voice.
Even though she's like a tiny.
She's a tiny little bird, but
She's a tiny. She's a tiny.
she's a very
babby.
regal woman.
She's a little tiny babby.
Yes, indeed. So what now?
Then I guess.
That was a good shift.
I'm gonna break my fan.
Didn't intentionally. I
Let me
just
see it. Let me
picked
see if
it
I can
up.
fix it.
Oh
Okay.
no!
No, yeah, it's the pins came out. That's fixable.
Okay.
Okay. Good.
Did you? I like how Kyle's. That was
I
great.
lend you my
That was
fan
great.
for 2 minutes.
I literally
Well, it's been
watched
1
it
minutes.
happen. That was part of the reason why I couldn't say anything. I was just trying
So me over here being like,
Me, that's a moon.
Oh, man.
sorry.
It's some. It can be fixed with a bit of work.
I've just been using it as normal. I didn't do
You don't get to use it anymore.
You get to
But yeah,
burn,
with a spot of glue, I can.
Spot
Do
of glue.
you have a spot of like a hot glue gun or something?
We can
got-
fix
we
it.
got
Right,
one
okay,
for
it's fixable.
It's fixable.
Okay.
I also have water.
What's happening now?
Well, they go to sleep, and Jirago, Brutus, and Sierra take their watch.
All right, DM. What do we see?
I feel like the
It's
world
an
is like
uneventful night.
pushing Drago towards birds.
Do we roll?
No.
Roll
That
for sleep?
Sucks.
Yep.
I hate this shift.
Talking about the. Okay.
And so it is morning.
Ah.
The sun rises into the gray brown sky. You can honestly barely see the sun through the gray brown sky.
Ha, barely.
It is very hazy. It is very dry, It's very humid. It's very rocky.
I learned that the German word for human is very similar to the German word for gay. Fun fact of the day. Anyways.
Paola has been drinking.
No, I'm not even like
She's
even
been
close to
drinking.
tipsy.
Oh my god.
I'm not even close to tipsy. I see.
Well,
Anyways.
did
There
anybody?
are a few things to note here.
Okay.
Number one, Drago and Brutus are nowhere to be found.
Oh no.
No.
They
What?
seem, they seem
Did
to
Sierra
have,
come back?
Yes, they seem to have gone off somewhere in the night to do things. Sierra lets you know, Hestia, that Drago thought he spotted something to do with his family, so he ran off to go on his own little adventure of investigation.
Okay.
Sierra also lets you know that she's pretty sure it was just a really big boulder.
Oh. Oh no.
But she let
It's not
him
a
go
boulder.
regardless.
It's a
Pretty
rock.
sure that he can take care of himself.
Well, that's one mount gone.
He did leave his horse.
Wow.
Well, now we have to take his
I was about to
giant
say, now we have to
horse.
take the horse with us.
Yeah.
Let him take his horse, because then these two can double up.
I'll just.
Wait, but Hestia already has her. Oh, never mind. Yes, you're
He
right.
took the horse. Anyways, the other thing to note
Who's ready in the front?
is Meleo.
Meleo.
Who's the big spoon? Okay.
It is now the first birthday of the party.
Oh! Wait, we don't know this.
We don't know
know
this.
that.
You don't know this. Meleo, you know for a fact today is your birthday.
Can I roll insight?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear me.
He's turning toward you. Insight. I roll insight.
Um,
I rolled a 14 on my insight check.
if
Well-
she had previously mentioned it, then maybe.
No,
But
it's
no.
never been mentioned. May I say something?
Yes.
So did anybody else hear the animal noises last night?
The what?
That would be a no.
No.
I'm gonna say no to
Oh,
that.
let me get the specific wording because hold on.
I mean, if you were doing anything in your bedroll, I wouldn't want to know about it.
Ha ha ha.
Talk about yapping.
Oh.
That's just
I
cruel.
went there. I did.
You guys are terrible. Anyways.
I didn't hear anything last night. It was all a dream. I guess I've just been yapping too much.
It was a joke. Don't take us so hard, man. No, come on.
Alright,
Share.
don't start.
Ugh.
We have somewhere to get to.
This is for the safety and importance of everybody, including.
Are you sure
one
about that?
blonde
Remember what we
lady.
said about communication?
I heard a sound that was at a distance, like thunder. But it was animalistic and in the direction that we were heading.
Beautiful.
That's the exact wording I sent to him, by the way.
That's great.
I just flipped a few words around.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
I did.
No, you didn't.
Anyways,
In the distance, a thunder, a
What?
sound like thunder.
Well, yeah, I said it. It doesn't matter. I changed it up a little bit, but it's okay.
oh no.
Plagiarism,
It's-
plagiarism.
Okay. Alright, there's too much tension. Let's keep moving.
That's
Guys.
a local sound. It's best we just
Continue.
continue.
Okay.
Well,
You
if
know
the
what it
fish,
is.
we do what the fish lady says, I guess.
Yeah.
The fish lady knows
I'm
best.
familiar with it. I've been here a lot.
Well, what is it?
The don't miss
Hey,
this.
I'm
if I'm honest,
Would Hestia
you
be
could be
familiar with
honest.
this area?
What?
Would Hestia have been
Nope.
familiar? Hey.
I'm not entirely sure, but if you hear that, it's probably something big, and probably best to just not stop. You know what I mean?
Let's keep moving then.
I think that's a
All
good
right.
idea. Okay.
Oh, shit.
I
Drago
look-
took his horse. And Brutus.
Oh.
I guess you'll have to walk, Ashley.
No.
It's too slow for that. He needs to be on a horse. Unfortunately, I can't fit him on my horse.
My horse is too small. It's
Oh.
I'm carrying a child on my horse.
I hate you both.
My horse is not too small.
Ashley, you can ride with me.
All right. Do you what?
I don't have a preference.
Okay. Yeah.
She's a switch.
I'm a verse.
I hate everybody.
Oh, God.
Same though. Ashton he just gets on the horse.
Where?
In front and behind.
What? I'm the only one on the horse. No,
Yep, guess Hasti's behind him.
Okay, there we go.
Dog.
There we go. Ashton's in front
There we
on the
go.
horse.
Alright.
Hestia wraps her arms around the wings.
So you
She's so
start,
red.
Yeah, she is.
so you start heading, following Meleo in the direction you need to go to find her friend.
Emilio, who the fuck are we looking for?
My friend.
Continue.
The biggest thing you notice, and I mean literally the biggest thing you notice, is that in the distance, you didn't notice it last night for it was dark. In the distance, there is a massive mountain that rises above the clouds. That seems to have a everlasting storm swirling around at the top.
Yep. Start away.
Are
We're
we going
going
to
there?
the mountain?
It's literally the only place with sufficient shelter.
That looks very warm and inviting, and I would love to go there, like
Right?
now.
Totally looks like a grand honeymoon spot. Absolutely.
We'll be fine,
Totally
guys.
grand.
That is actually
I
the
give you the
safest
evil
place.
eye, quite literally. Just my one eye.
Oh, it is.
Just take it out and give it to me.
Ew, don't do that.
Clever girl.
I'm not gonna lie, I did actually think about getting like a fake eye for Ashley just so we could like take it out before she blew up.
I think I like it. Hestia.
That place is actually the safest place for us. That's where my friend is.
We're just going.
It's just a stop. We'll be right back.
So, you start heading across the waste, and you eventually, after a few hours, make it to the base of this mountain. And by this point, you got some rain pouring
not
down on you. It's not torrential,
Sarah's
but it's consistent. It's very consistent rain. And there's frequent lightning strikes in the clouds above you. As you approach the mountain, they get closer and closer. It seems to get more and more intense.
Sarah's not happy.
Sarah can chill under Ashley's jacket if she wants.
True.
She probably already would have.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
And so you do eventually spot, while following Meleo, you spot a ramp that sort of leads up the mountain. Sort of a natural path.
Is it steep enough or not steep enough so that we can go on horseback?
Or do we have to walk?
It's rough enough and not steep enough. Or it's not very steep. Horses can go on.
Okay.
it.
Awesome.
Up we go!
We're going.
Let's go.
As you head up the ramp, you notice an interesting phenomenon.
Okay.
And that's that the storm's actually getting less intense. But only where you are heading.
Strange.
Would Edge have heard of anything like this?
No.
Okay.
Would Hestia have heard of this strange mountain?
Nope.
Okay.
You have not been in this area.
At all. I figured.
For 10.
I mean, yeah.
You have not been to this area.
In
period.
this, yeah.
But you've not been on this side of the continent in 10
In
years.
10 years, yeah.
are
Makes
you
sense.
happy with all the water?
Indeed.
Oh my god. Please, no.
That sound!
No.
And
Me too.
eventually, as you're heading up the ramp for 20 minutes at best, you eventually see the beginnings of the opening of a cave mouth. And inside appears to be dark and damp, at least on the outside, but the inside appears to be warm and dry. Inviting.
That's what she said.
I
I
Anyways.
don't want the inside to be dry.
No.
That's a bad thing.
That's a
Yeah.
bad sign.
It's a really bad sign. You're not having a good time.
We're not having a good time.
Anyway.
We go into the
go
cavern.
into the cave.
So you enter. And the cave mouth is fairly large in scope, like very large in scope. And it seems to keep that size as it goes deeper into the mountain. And you start to head down, just very slightly down, so there's more room for the cave to expand.
This is I'm assuming this cave is your friend's place.
Mhm.
Okay, I was hoping we weren't just walking into a random cave.
And what's everyone's passive perception?
12.
15.
15.
Where does it say
Hold
that?
on.
12.
12.
10.
10. Out of everyone here, Ashley and Meleo, as you are walking,
She got 12.
So you told so.
oh, you're total 12, so I just walked.
Sorry.
Not everyone except Hestia, really.
She's too
'Cause
distracted
Sierra would
because her
see
face
this
is
for
like
sure.
in Ashley's hair and it smells nice.
Just in my dreads.
Smells like wet dog.
And as you are walking, you three in the distance and to the side of you start to see occasional glints.
Don't touch anything.
But it's shiny.
Don't touch it.
What
yes,
is it?
Sierra's passive perception is 15, so she would have been able to see it.
It's shiny.
It's shiny, but it is not yours to take.
What are you guys looking at?
There's shiny things.
Don't.
Oh.
Just as a general rule, do not touch. Do not take.
Is it dark? Like, what is it?
It's very dark.
Yeah, I think we're gonna need a little bit better of
cast light to see
a reason.
where they're going.
Because if you touch or take, you will not leave this cave.
Oh.
That's a fair reason. See, that would have been what you should have started with.
That's
Well,
just
now
like
you
the
know.
opening
Yes.
Just be respectful of.
That's way
The
to
cave.
bury the lead there.
Yeah, Hestia, you can form like a little bit of fire in your hand to sort of light the way.
Cool. I was gonna do that.
And the second you light your hand, just put a flame in your hand and sort of wave it around to see what's in front of you. You notice the glinting increases simply because you can see what's actually glinting. And you see massive piles of gold coins
Oh.
and gold goblets and rubies and items of various size and description that seem to
Don't touch
go
anything.
on and on throughout the rest of the cave.
Don't touch anything. Do not
What's
touch
in
anything.
here?
We're feeling like a boo in the
Meleo,
fucking cave.
what's in here?
Cave chairs.
There is also
Stuff. Don't touch
there is also a very clear path that doesn't have anything on it
Are we
leading straight back.
Still on our horses?
Just keep going. Don't touch anything. Whatever you do. If you want to make it to the next day, do not
But
touch anything.
Can I just like poke it?
No.
Nope.
Meleo, perhaps now would be a good time to tell us exactly what kind of friend this is.
A good friend. Just this cave is old, and there's things in this cave we better respect. So just ignore this.
Meleo, I'm starting to get my suspicions.
We'll find. We'll be there soon. Just
keep moving.
Just keep moving.
Just
Just keep moving.
swimming.
So you continue moving into the more and more into the cave, and the piles just seem to grow even more, and the items seem to become more fantastical and pristine and interesting as you continue down this path. And eventually you come to another ramp that leads up to sort of this cylindrical platform that rises high above everything else.
Will I be able to, like, is it like kind of like an elevator?
It's a ramp.
Did not
Onto
hear
a
the first part.
platform.
It's fine.
Well, we can park the horses here and just
All right.
go up.
We really are like a boo and Aladdin here, aren't we?
Yeah, big time.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep. Don't.
Never had a friend, never had a friend. Never had a friend, never had a friend.
You ain't
Never
never
had a
Friend like me.
Anyways,
Ashley gets off the horse and offers to help Hestia down.
Hestia takes his hand and
Oh.
gets down.
Shut up.
Thank you.
so you head up the ramp to the platform. I
At
think.
this point, are we still seeing the are we seeing because Custody
You
is
see
still
because of your
vegan? Gotcha.
the little bit of light on your
Yeah,
hand.
gotcha.
And even with the light on your hand, which is quite bright, you can see that the end of the light does not reach the end of the cave
Oh man.
in any direction from where you are.
This is a lot.
It's a very large cave.
I want to touch it.
No.
You can actually put that image up just to visualize.
Please do not.
Which image?
The
Oh
one
shit.
I sent.
Oh.
Is it I swear, if it's a screenshot from the lab.
That'd be,
Well, that would have been a good
that
idea.
would have been pretty
Yeah,
funny.
that's
though.
what
to
we're
say.
That's what we're doing. That's where we are.
No, I got a way shittier looking image.
I can't wait to see it.
Tyler, you're testing us right now, man.
Ooh, nice.
you gotta zoom into that.
I'm trying.
Testing your willpower.
Where-
Testing the willpower of the thief and the person who loves shiny things.
Yeah, there we go. That's
Yeah,
a much
we'll
smaller
see.
pile. Imagine you are standing here and you are this tall.
Oh.
Pretty much. That's the size.
Wait, so are we on a pile of stuff right now?
You're on a platform
Gotcha.
in the middle of the pile of stuff. Like it seems the pile is
Gotcha.
moving down. Like they build up from where the.
Is your friend Smaug?
This also reminds me of that.
There's a friend of dragon.
The last scene in Treasure Planet. One of the
Uh,
last scenes in Treasure
Oh my
Planet.
god.
I
There
remember
it is.
Treasure Planet. Anyway,
Yeah.
so
Sorry.
yeah, you head up to the top of the platform, and your light is actually able to light up the entire platform, and then slightly pass to where all the gold is, and all the treasures, and all the shiny, valuable items.
Hang in there.
But sitting in front of you are 5 pedestals that each contain a fairly large, fairly weathered, and fairly glowing book.
Also, don't touch these. Please.
Okay.
Just don't touch
At first glance, they each sort of glow. I was going to look up that note. Hang on. I have to look up a note that I made about something.
I ate too quickly.
You said they're worn though, right?
Second?
Like the books are worn?
Yes. Very warm. Yeah, I didn't write this down. So I'm just going to go with what you told me. Because I think that's right.
Yeah, because I remember when you told me, I was like, oh, what?
Yeah. Yeah, no, totally. So
Wow.
the books sort of glow with this
Don't look at his screen.
sort of dim yellow color. And they seem to have they appear to have no markings on them. At first glance.
Emilio, how much trouble would I get in if I cast Identify on one of these books?
I think it's best to do after we have talked to my friend
Yeah.
and he knows your intentions. Also, I just got the weirdest deja vu feeling right now, but that's fine.
Is that Sarah or
That's
Amelia?
Sarah talking. That
Okay.
almost tripped me out.
Mm.
Whoa.
Been here before.
Yeah. Just don't touch anything.
Can,
Just
Don't
wait.
cast anything.
can we closely look at the books
Can
without touching
I
them?
cast detect magic. I don't have to
You
touch
will
anything.
detect a lot of magic. It's all I got. to
Can
tell
I
you.
look at the books without touching them?
If you so much as breathe to harden them, then I will back you away. How about that? Get close enough not to disturb them and do not touch.
I do that. And then I try
No,
to just
actually.
visually investigate. Without touching.
Alright.
I'm like a solid, like,
Roll insight?
Investigate with your eyes.
Oh, I don't have detect magic.
With-
I was
investigate with my
thinking
eye.
I don't even have detect magic. Never mind.
is it just normal investigation roll?
Investigation.
Oh, I think that is a 14.
14. You do not see nor recognize any symbols.
Nope. Got
Should
nothing.
I just call my friend now?
So do we just, Meleo, we're kind of following your lead here. What the hell do
What?
we do?
Yeah, I was just about to ask.
It's been a while. Is he home? I think he's home.
You would know if he was home.
I don't think he's home.
So what are we gonna
So
do?
what do
Just
we-
sit
what do we
around
just-
and with
yeah.
all these enormous piles of treasure and these books we cannot even read or look at or breathe in any general direction?
I mean, I think he could hear me if I just call him, but I don't know if he'd come back.
What manner of creature is your friend?
No, don't worry about it, bitch.
You
I
can-
think we should know.
Just call
you
your
can
friend.
attempt to call.
Please.
I will attempt to call my friend.
Okay.
I will yell very loudly.
Can you not just cast sending?
I don't have that.
You're not. Oh yeah, sorry. You have message, not sending. I keep flipping back and forth between characters on accident.
Would I be able to message him?
You can try.
Would he be able to just hear me if I just yelled out his name?
You can try.
Oh, I will try to do both.
Alright.
And I just yell, Soar! It's been a while. Where are you? My friend?
Is that
You
like
spelled that.
S-O-R?
Z-O-R.
Zor.
You do not hear a response, nor do you believe anything heard you.
Well, I don't really know what to do now. I'm at a loss here. I was expecting something quite different.
Man, those books are so glowing.
We can
Ah.
we can poke something and see if that alerts him.
I think that. I don't know. I feel like.
Maybe
You
if
sure I can't cast
maybe if
Identify on
Meleo
books?
does it.
Great.
Try to cast Identify on the box if you feel so
I'm
much,
going
please.
to very, very careful because I do have to touch the books to do
I just
stuff.
want to say it wasn't me.
Touch the first book. It's like
I
one
can't
thing
blame
ready
you.
to
I can
snatch
only
it away,
blame
and I
her.
cast Identify ritually on it.
Wasn't me.
Cool. Give me a second, because I'm looking something up.
Okay. Ritually takes 10 minutes, by the way.
Yes.
I mean, he was fine when I touched the stuff, but it was because I didn't like to have any greed in me.
We don't want to take it. I'm just.
Can someone pass me my daily time?
Sure.
Actually, I got it.
I thought it was like a beetle at first.
Oh, God,
I
no.
was like not going to say anything because it was right next to Cal's foot.
Yes, no, I would have flipped. Thank you for not saying it.
Yeah. But then I saw it was a die. And I was like, it's fine.
While we're waiting, Ashley is just gonna lay on the ground and put the eye patch on his good eye so he can't see anything.
Hestia, sit on him, please.
No. Actually, Hestia, you can probably,
What?
Sit on
Hestia,
him.
you can probably bind his hands and that would be better.
I'm just
Oh,
He
I'm
can't
just
move.
laying on the ground.
If he can't move, you're sitting on
If
him.
I can't see it,
You sure?
I'm totally not thinking about all the gold. But
You can think about something else.
Hestia, sit on him.
Something else that's golden.
We're awful people.
yes.
Or just give him a hug. You
We're
know,
just
it's
trying
I'm
to-
laying on the ground.
Yeah.
You can
I'm not taking anything.
so cuddle him.
Edge is the only one who's touching anything.
I gave her permission.
What do you? What does that mean?
I gave her permission.
More like if my friend gets mad, I'd say I was.
Oh,
giving
you're
an
talking
anger.
about you gave Edge permission.
Yes.
I was like, what?
Yeah, I was like, you gave Hestia
What
permission to
does
give
mean
Ashley a hug?
authority?
Just
No, I do greatly value your opinion, Meleo. Don't get me wrong. I greatly value your opinion.
aha.
Ooh.
No, I meant that like a ha. Aha.
Oh, like in, that did not sound sincere whatsoever.
No, it really did not.
I'm a sassy motherfucker.
And for the record, I'm not sitting on him.
Thank you.
I mean,
Yeah.
Oh,
you should roll perception.
What?
Tried so hard not to spit that
I
out.
know. I waited until you were drinking it. I could see you out of the corner of my
I
eye.
tried so hard. Oh.
So good.
Are you done yet?
no, I'm trying to find a
I'm
thing.
talking to Edge.
No, it takes 10 minutes.
Talk among yourselves.
Sure, you don't want someone to sit on you because of Hestia will open eye.
Why? What is it with you
with
and
you?
sitting on people?
It's a way to keep people from moving. It's this.
Why do I need to not move? I'm not touching anything.
He is actually being pretty good.
I mean, you.
I'm
are.
laying on the ground.
He
It's to
deserves it.
help you.
Hestia.
Okay, that was good.
I'm just. He's putting his hat over his face right now. He's trying to block everything
Okay,
out.
but you got a snout, so will the hat like be?
Yeah, it's
flowing
actually
like
on the snout. It's just like
Not working.
no, it's like leaning on the snout right now.
Oh, that's cute.
Of course, you think it's cute.
Ashley just,
Hestia casts fireball.
Oh no!
I was about to
No,
say.
no.
I was about to say Ashley just pulls out a gun and like points it in the general direction of Meleo. Don't make me shoot.
I have 2
Oh.
crowbars.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, I really do.
You have
I
crowbars?
updated my inventory list, and I have 2 crowbars.
What?
And a hammer!
The regular
I
tool.
got a
And 10
hammer.
torches! 10 torches.
I got torches. I got paper. I got soap.
I got
Um,
traps.
10 pitons too, a tinderbox, 10 days of rations,
I've-
water,
What do
skin,
you,
and
what do
rope.
you need with a tinderbox?
That's a
I
great
got
question.
it. I don't know.
Okay.
It's in my thing.
I have a porn book.
Oh, that's right. I gave it to you.
Oh yeah.
I forgot about
So
it.
yeah, you touch one of the books. Which one are you going for?
I'll go for the middle one.
The middle one. Okay.
Actually, I'll go for whichever one's glowing the brightest.
All of them are glowing.
Okay, the middle one.
Middle one. So the second you touch it, you hear the sound of torches flying on. Just sudden ignitement as from the far back, all the way
That would
back
have made Edge just pull her finger back. Fuck the
of
caster.
the cavern, you see lights just as all of these powerful torches light up, and despite their like normal orangey glow, seem to light up the entire cavern.
We don't touch them.
And they go all the way back up until the entrance.
Oh dang.
Can I?
And you notice that this entire cavern is full of treasure.
I'm seriously debating whether Edge would just say fuck it and not cast Identify or continue with it. I think she's going to continue. She's not going to move her finger from that spot. She's not going to grab it. She is just one finger, not touching, and keeping her head on the swivel.
This looks
Or like
familiar,
touching,
right?
but like
So, oh yeah.
weird.
As you decide to keep identifying with your fingers lightly pressed
She
on the
would
book,
switch from ritual casting to using a spell slot, so it would
okay.
be
it's
not,
okay.
Yeah.
I will mention these are like big tomes. These are like
Oh, okay.
Like
Big ass
huge,
book.
like-
Oh, they're like
Damn.
big old books.
big old books.
That's a big ass.
Big old tomes. So you use it immediately, and besides it's like it's like a book of language, like a magical book of language. You don't know what language.
Ashley just lifts up his hat and his eye patch.
Would Identify would give me, so it's a book of language, so it's like, can I see what magic is?
You would see symbols in your head
Okay.
of what is contained within the book,
Okay.
but you would not recognize what language it is.
Okay.
What do you speak?
What? I speak Common and Merfolk and
Okay,
Tabaxi.
Yeah, no,
That's
you
not
you
official
don't
language
recognize what
for some
language
dumb
it is.
reason. Can I recognize like what school of magic it is?
It doesn't have a school.
Okay.
It's just
I learned
it's
its
generally
properties
for
and how to use them, whether it requires attunement to use, how many charges it has, if any.
you know that the book and its binding and all of that makes it practically indestructible.
Okay. So book of language, that means like you read it, you learn that language?
Yes.
Okay.
That
It's Duolingo.
that she learned in the span of a split second. Split
It's
second
actually-
later.
It's actually
A split second later. Pretty much at the second the torches stop lighting up, you just hear from the distance, far back, outside the cave, you just hear a distant, thunderous, animalistic sound cry.
Oh,
I'm like, as soon as I learn, I'm like, I'm done. I'm out. I'm sorry.
And you hear very quickly. You suddenly hear the sounds of
told me it wasn't fucking dragon.
And moments
You're
later,
kidding me.
from the entrance of the cave, as the cave shakes suddenly, this massive adult bronze dragon soars into the cave at an unimaginable speed as he clutches his wings in to fly past, barely going over top of you guys, and roll a dexterity for me.
Say it was bronze?
Bronze.
Natural 20.
That's a 20.
Fantastic. Dexterity, you said?
Dexterity.
Dexterity, yeah.
20!
That's a total of 25.
Woo-woo! 20!
That
Why
was
would you
so
roll
close.
over top of
It
that?
fell out of my hand. It was an accident. And is this considered a saving throw?
Yes.
Yes.
17.
17, 20,
23.
20, 23. Yeah, so
25.
all of you managed to like take the brunt of the wind, and despite being able to hold your ground, you can feel how much it hurts. Just all this sudden giant force of wind going past you. And Ashty, just like his foot falls back a little bit as he struggles to keep his ground.
I'm still on the ground.
Yeah.
I'm still laying down.
Exactly.
He's like, oh shit!
Yeah.
Burgers into the ground.
And you see see as the dragon gets to the larger part of the cave, expand its wings back out to this unimaginable size as it brings itself back around and starts coming back towards you guys.
I start moving
Ashley
to the front.
leans over to Meleo. We'll talk about the fact that you lied to us later.
I didn't lie. It was not.
You
right.
never answered.
Explicitly
Never
asked you-
said.
I explicitly asked you if it was a
I
dragon.
thought you
and
asked me
said
out of
no.
character.
Oh.
No.
I thought you
Edge
because it
done-
sounded like
Edge
Mary.
done did say
That's
that.
to be fair, Mary is not yet in Edge's accent yet, but
Fair.
And so eventually the dragon
Also, because you said small, and I was like,
comes up to the platform and just gently sets their self down so that their head is just hovering above the platform. Like, imagine you guys at this size. Like,
oh no.
big dragon.
You know what they say about cats and curiosity.
And he sets down and looks across all of you with his eyes, and then locks eyes with Meleo. Happy birthday.
thank you
It's
so
her
much.
birthday.
Yeah.
It's her birthday.
Yeah.
Meleo, happy birthday.
Thank you. I just kind of reach my hand like a little child and just like, hi.
He brings his head slowly towards you so that your hand touches
I
at
pat.
the
I pat.
base, and then he goes back up and looks at you all. So, what brings you?
That one.
Me.
Fish.
Yes, I figured.
Oh, the
Perfect
light
Perfect
was-
timing.
How fitting!
I was asking Meleo.
Well, multiple things. I need some guidance with something very specific, and we need some information with something that concerns the world, possibly.
I think I know what you may ask me about.
Oh,
But please,
Oh yeah, is Arrow with us?
yeah.
Yeah.
please, what advice do you wish?
How to be a parent?
Did you say that out loud? I just kind of look at him after she says that, and I bring Arrow around.
Yes.
And I
Nice kid.
take off Arrow's hat with his permission. Like, I don't just rip it off. I'm just like,
You take the hat off Arrow's head. Arrow was still a kid.
huh?
I think doesn't.
Huh?
It's attuned to Arrow, so he has to take it off, right? Or
No, anyone can take it off.
Oh, but he has to be the one that.
Oh, he has to like change by will.
It's just not
what's,
gonna work
what's,
this time.
what's going on here, Meleo?
Arrow.
I'm confused.
Meleo.
Um,
Shouldn't there be more
Has
like.
he been in this form?
I ask Arrow.
He looks up at you. I just don't want to change right now.
That's okay. I put his head back.
Well, that's
I
rather
ruffle his hair and I
unfortunate.
put his head back.
Thank you.
I think Mary knows what's going on.
Pulls it, puts it back down.
puberty hit him strong.
Yes.
At a young.
Oh, he's feeling very edgy today.
Hey.
So sorry.
Do you not want me to tell him?
No, you can tell him I just don't feel changing right now.
Okay, it's okay. It's up to you. So
He gave it to me.
Fair.
so Arrow here, we're taking care of him. He's along with us for the journey, and he's a dragon.
Shouldn't that be the first thing you should have led with? I'm just gonna stop.
Probably.
Again, burying the lead here.
Also, I think we should introduce ourselves.
Oh yes. So before we get into that, this is Ed, Hestia, and Ashley, companions that have made in the past week.
Thanks for outing
so.
me, Meleo.
Do you think a dragon is going to care?
He slowly turns ever so slightly to look at each one of you in turn. And he just looks at Edge. It's a backseat. I've rarely seen your kind, especially in this country. It is a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you.
Turns to Ashley. And a camera!
Yes.
Not seen one of you since I was in the province of Phil.
Ah!
Many years ago.
Well, that's perfect. I'm glad
Many,
that you came
many
back.
years ago. I remember your little incident.
Oh yeah, you're
That was rough.
It was quite the explosion. Impressive.
Thank you.
Impressive destruction.
Thank you.
Wait, do you
She kind of
remember my
curtsies a
island
little bit.
burning?
No.
Okay.
As she kind of curtsies when he says that.
Yeah, politeness is the way to go here, guys.
He turns
Well, he
his
just complimented her on her
No,
destruction.
that's what I'm saying.
Okay,
Like,
I was
yeah.
just gonna say, like,
Politeness is the way to go,
he
guys.
turns his eyes back to Meleo. And yes, the boy. I see that he's a dragon.
Figured as much.
Yes.
Yes.
Question: can you see, like, through the disguise? Do you see him as he is? Do you?
Yes, of course.
Okay. I was just
Dragons have true sight.
wondering. I didn't know that.
Even if I had prestidigitation up right now, it would mean nothing.
Oh, interesting. Which I assume Edge doesn't have.
Yeah.
So how exactly did you come in possession of a newborn?
That's a story.
So remember when I left Queen Tilda a while ago, saying that I needed to get out before someone tried to burn me at the stake?
Yes, you were kidnapped.
That would be rather
Yeah.
awkward.
So the ship I was very kidnapped in happened to have this lot, except for
Yeah, I
her.
joined later.
She was a
I thought
late
they were
accomplice.
interesting, so I started following them.
Fair.
She hit on me, and then she started coming.
Yes.
She
Yes.
came with us.
Fair.
I may or may not have stolen the egg. Sorry.
I got
Not
that.
quite. So we
I
were
got
tied
cereal.
together,
Mhm.
and then we decided, fuck that, and we got out. Sorry. And we killed everybody on board, including the captain, which happened to be a pirate lord. And
Right,
then
this
we
guy.
found
the fond
her little
memories.
chick phoenix, and then this egg, which he took, and then I
Yes.
gave him something of value for, because I saw an egg and I said, I know what this is. I feel responsible. And then I carried and incubated him, I put to Arrow, and then
Them.
Meleo is really good at telling stories.
I'm in a little bit of a panic, and then we did a bunch of different stuff, got in a lot of trouble, and then got a lot of out of trouble, I'm in debt, and then we went
What did she say? I'm in debt.
Literally, we got into a lot of trouble. We got out of trouble. I'm in debt.
That is an understatement.
And then-
She's gonna sell her soul one day.
Basically.
trying not to, and then
Trying not to.
and then it's where things involve the other world problem, so I'm sure you know who Datra is.
Yes. Yes.
He's building me a gun sword, hopefully.
Oh.
Irrelevant.
Yeah.
Oh
We
no.
can hope so.
Oh, yeah. So, he was the one who was originally in the position of the egg, had done some experimentations on it of some sort. We went to his place of work, I suppose, in his sector, and he had a sanctuary full of eggs and dragons that he was incubating. He was increasing the speed of which the eggs hatched. Arrow here took a couple hours, a day to go from egg to hatchling to wormling, which is what he's now, right? Wormling.
Oh, that's the night I had that great drink at that bar.
Yes.
Yes.
And I spoke with a bronze dragon whose name I will pretend I remember and say it out loud. This is
Actual thunder.
fantastic timing. What was the name of the bronze dragon again?
This thunder will be better in a second. You spoke to two dragons.
I spoke to two. No, I spoke to.
You spoke to two.
I got yelled at by a red dragon.
Yeah, yelled at by a red dragon.
I got yelled at, and then I managed to not run away from a very large, young adult red dragon.
Asternia.
Asternia. And then I spoke to a bronze dragon who went by the name Asternia.
Yes.
It used to be his name at another time.
As a god.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we spoke, and he mentioned that I think I asked him about why they stayed here, and they said they enjoyed it, or at least were fine with it for now, but that there was a reckoning coming, and that they will eventually all leave. All colors. There was all colors, all of them, that I could see or was aware about. And there was an egg,
A platinum.
a platinum egg.
It was ready to hatch, just about. Probably would be by now.
That was very odd. And when we were leaving that island, we saw the red dragon in the distance. So whatever reckoning happened
Pretty sure that island's about gone.
has happened.
That action has started. That plan has started moving into
And
action.
I don't know if it has to do with him hatching. I don't.
Yes.
That is a good question. We
Yes.
never asked the Datroids what happened
Oh
to that.
shit,
Yeah, we have a direct line to
Yeah.
guys.
They spoke directly to Datroid.
But-
So you know Datroid's at least still working.
Well, sure, but
alive.
we should have asked them more about the.
You can ask them later. Anyways.
No, I know.
I have
I'm,
a headcanon for the Datroids.
I have a question.
Yes.
Does Zora mean that the reckoning is Arrow's birth?
No.
Okay, because when I said,
You prevented him from continuing.
oh no, because just the way you said yes was like, yes. Which was
Anyways.
to me.
You said platinum, yes.
Yes. I did not see it.
I saw it.
She did.
That he has finally returned.
Oh?
he. Does that come with a name?
Bahamut.
I would know who Bahamut is, right?
You've read about
Oh.
Would Edge know?
No.
it. No. We've determined you know nothing about dragons.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Nor
This
does
would have been so
Ash.
interesting for my elf sorceress because she's draconic looking. But
Can
anyways.
I tell Sarah because Meleo would know? Can I tell?
I know Melio knows that Bahamut is the god of the dragons, right?
Yeah, Melio
And-
would only know what Melio knows.
Ash.
So no.
Ashley saw.
And does Melio know that Bahamut's counterpart is
You read that, yes.
yes?
Ashley saw the name in one of the books that he read, right?
Yep.
Can
That's all I know.
Mary talk to Sarah about Mary's
No.
the oh.
Yeah, hold it.
Hang in there.
I've recently read a lot about dragon and dragon gods because, you know, this one. This lovely I ruffle his hair again. More like a nervous tick now. If Bahamut is back, does that mean that Tiamat?
We would know if she was back.
It's not too much of a leap to assume this is somehow connected to those dragon cultists, though, is it?
Yeah, there's a bunch of dragon cultists.
Yes, I know.
Like a
They've
bunch.
come by.
Oh.
Here?
Yes.
Were they
Since
asking
when?
for assistance?
Multiple times. They've been searching for any current living dragons out in the wild. And, well, I used to be one of the few. Now, It's not so few anymore, is it?
I would not say that. There were so many.
There's like 20.
One might. Yeah, there was.
We have the shrine we saw.
So, are you the only being in this cave?
Yes. Unless you count automatons, but otherwise, yes.
Oh, okay.
So, what happens to the... So, Meleo warned us not to touch anything.
Yeah, that's just impolite. That's all his stuff.
Yeah.
Never touch a dragon's horn.
It's just not a
Okay,
good idea.
Unless you wish to become the dragon's horn.
Okay,
Which is
we
not a
can't.
We've-
pleasant experience.
It was one fingertip and I was just curious.
That's fine. My books are open to all.
Oh, that was...
This is how I learned Draconic, guys.
Can I?
Well, that would have been a really helpful tidbit if you had just shared that with us earlier.
I know, but it was so fun watching you all
The
freak out.
tidbit she will not mention is it did take her almost a year.
Oh.
That's true.
Embarrassing.
Oh,
Hey,
total side note. Have you been teaching me?
I
or
still,
teaching
yeah.
Ashley like just a little bit by bit.
So
So I'm on day like
So
what?
are they all books of master?
5.
Yes.
What languages?
Language and history.
History.
History. So
Have
if
I
were-
read these books? Just the
You've
language.
only done the language ones. You have read the first 2 books.
So what languages do you have?
Dragonic.
Yeah, that's fair.
what is the? I'm assuming the history is of dragons,
Of course.
dragon-based beings.
Fascinating.
I'm also under the assumption that there's no way of like checking them out and bringing
Have
them
a
back.
library card.
Could you carry that?
It's we do have a back home thing.
We could try to fit it in the bag of holding.
No.
Don't take his
Don't-
job.
I'm not trying. I'm not trying to
to.
take it. I asked him if we could borrow it.
Rude. Let's not. These are
Let's
At
not-
least-
it's- we don't.
Stones.
We're very
Do you have
travel-y
any
bunch,
sunscreen?
Ashby, and we don't have a lot of. It's we've rarely gone back to the same place twice. I think it would be, with the exception of when we were on the island.
It's
But
best
that
not
was
to
a
do
small
this.
island.
It's best not to do this.
I'm waiting for the answer to the sunscreen question.
Yeah, I really want to know.
No.
So. Do you know what we can get suns?
No.
You are asking a dragon
So,
about. Oh God.
How long have
guys.
you been in this cave? By
Meleo,
yourself?
just you be quiet, okay? You didn't share with all of this with us, so
Yeah, fool. I was
you're
not.
gonna have to sit there and
I
take
apologize for them.
I was not expecting a group of people that I've known for a week that, although are very dear to me, to be like, yes, we will go see a dragon we've never met before.
I mean, that's what we.
It would have been nice for a warning.
A little bit.
It really would have been
The
nice.
clues
Okay.
were there, though.
Theatrically
Well, I mean,
speaking, the
the-
shock value was there, so I'll give her
I
that.
mean, the fact that we're going to the middle of nowhere and that
You
there's ominous mountains.
humanoids fascinate and annoy me.
Yeah, let's
That's
set it
fair.
done.
That yes, that is
Sorry,
very fair. That I've heard that
Thor.
one a lot.
But no, let's get down to. I want to figure out what Arrow's meaning. Or he's. Have you ever met a colorless, rainbow, wonderful little dragon?
Please reconsider what you just said. Colorless and rainbow in the same sentence.
He is
That's what it
colorless and rainbow. He's literally like white,
Isn't
but
that
like
opalescent, essentially?
he's not even opalescent. He is holographic.
Fascinating.
That's
oh yeah,
how many
that's
colors
right,
it
that's
has.
right, that's right, that's right. Sorry.
Is it like those Yu-Gi-Oh cards?
In a way. Zor lowers his head even more, so his eyes are level with the top of the platform, and he looks at Arrow and stares at him for a good long while. Expression doesn't change; just stares at Arrow.
I'm like,
No, I've not seen anything like that before.
okay. I like look at Arrow and I smile and I say, "You're one of a kind, unique, individual."
Arrow just
You're a
goes,
great parent.
"Yay!"
Oh,
Just like
Is it honest or is it sarcastic?
It's honest.
just like
Okay.
every other parent, you're special.
Oh my god, Emilio, please stop crying.
Well, that's a way to start.
So, yeah.
And then,
Do you have any more questions?
what is happening with this reckoning? What does this mean? I don't know what I'm asking for even.
You would have to hear the story in order to figure that
Well,
Can you tell us the story?
do you feel like storytelling?
Well, where do we have to go? We're not going to save Fred.
It's
at
up
this
to
point.
you, Sor.
No, but
We don't.
still gotta save Topher.
out.
Osman?
Toffer.
Topham.
Toffin.
Torfin.
Torfin.
Tofu.
God.
I
Tofu.
am always game to tell a story.
Someone said I'm always gay.
Well, I
If
can
the
check
dragon-
this off my bucket list.
Just a giant dragon hand.
Giant bronze dragon hands.
No.
Well,
Well,
who wants to hear a story?
I think there's
as she sits
I-
crisscross applesauce and
Yeah,
pulls
I'm
out
always-
his mead.
I'm always game to hear a story.
Actually, he pulls out his rum because that's more appropriate for tonight.
Edge has popcorn. You don't know where she got it from.
I'm giving Arrow snacks.
Esty is giving Syria meat. She's very happy.
Zor sort of shifts his body so he's leaned up on his right side and brings
The casual dragon.
Hey, do you want to get draconic girls?
yeah, I thought you were about to draw that and I was like,
No.
not how you think it looks. No, he literally just shifts his weight down so that he can get his claw out. So he shifts his weight.
Anyways.
He shifts his weight, so his right half is now fully touching the ground as he brings his left claw up and just puts it underneath the lip of the third book and the middle book and just pushes the page over.
The language? That was the language book?
No, the first two are language.
Oh, that was the one I identified.
Yeah.
Was the middle book.
Mhm.
So it was a language book. You said it was.
Yeah, you said it was a book of
Okay.
language.
Yes.
Let's just
It's rich
pretend.
to say I identified the first one.
Okay, so yeah.
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 Because it was a choice between one of those two.
No, middle book is history.
It's the same thing, just history.
So he lifts the cover over, and the glow from before sinks into the book and infuses the words on the page so that they form shapes. And suddenly you see a landscape start to form in front of you.
Oh, it's a pop-up.
Yeah.
A beautiful pop-up, though.
And you see the landscape sort of shift and move in this sort of dust-like pattern with large empty spaces in between, and few spaces where they've clumped together into these balls that are just moving around
Wait, no,
in empty space.
I'm imagining like the first 5 minutes of history of the entire world, I guess.
Yes.
Where
You've got
Sutter
some
and
great
it's getting
friends.
closer
the beginning
together.
scene.
And it's getting
closer
closer together. And it's getting closer. That's a star. Anyways.
We're soaring.
Alright.
And then you see a good number of it clumped together to form a larger circular stone ball that is rotating and going in a circle, just drifting. And then Zor begins to speak. Thank you, Reese. At the beginning of the world, there was practically nothing. The rune, the planet, was nothing but a floating ball of stone and heat drifting in space until the old one, and you see the dust form, this larger than life compared to the rune, this massive dragon shape. Everything is the same color, so you can't tell anything about it. It is just a massive dragon. the original dragon, the original being in the known universe, came into existence. The Old One crafted much of the life in the room and heated the frozen core of the planet in order to provide a mechanism for which life to continue its existence for many years. The Old One collected stardust and forged a star from the rune to orbit and to provide external heat and light for all. The Old One stole the ice from other planets and melted it to give the planet its oceans. And from the ground, which was now wet and heated, he formed the dragons, creatures made in the Old One's image. They created each dragon using love and care, focusing on what makes each dragon individual. For some time, they populated the planet, dominated, and lived in prosperity. Prosperity could never have lasted. Eventually, a dragon was born who wished to create beings of his own. From the same ground that the Old One forged the dragons, he developed the first of your kind, the human race. A unique creature, created with the dragon's image in mind. These creatures will go on to be known as Dragon King, as they are known now Dragonborn. The father of the Dragonborn, as he was called, was not content with just one humanoid, and crafted being after being, each with their own features and traits. The Old One soon discovered this, but allowed the humanoids to roam the planet alongside the dragons in peace. But as your nature is fickle, the peace did not last. The humanoids exploded over the planet, populating every piece of habitable land, expanding their knowledge to rival even the dragons who ruled above them. At once, the humanoids rose up against their dragon neighbors, surprising them in their lairs while they slept. On the first day, hundreds of unprepared and peaceful dragons perished. Over the next several years, humanoids gained more and more ground against the dragons, going so far as to slowly convert some of the dragons to fight for them, rather than against. The Old One stood aside, not wanting to appear hostile, despite the blatant disgrace of peace by the humanoids. The rest of the dragons turned to the Old One, questioning him as to why he would stand by when he could easily destroy the humanoids. He responded simply, "I will not clean up the mistake of a brother, so long as the brother lives to fix his own." A year went by since the Old One's proclamation. The humanoids had grown strong enough to turn on their own creator. They saw him as the only one that could destroy them. In perhaps the second largest battle of the war, the humanoids ambushed the father in his lair, surrounding all exits, placing a large net over the main entrance, trapping his wings and restricting his movement. They flung themselves over his maw with rope made from the tendons of his fallen brother, preventing the use of his powerful breath. With the father truly subdued, the humanoids quickly began torturing him for information, for finally letting him die of blood loss. The moment the life left the father, a roar, louder than any sound in the world and more powerful than the largest explosion one could imagine, rung out across the room as the Old One, from his hiding place, prepared to fight. Within moments, half the humanoids were wiped from the planet. The battle that followed spanned 5 years, and in that time the humanoid numbers dwindled slowly to less than 500 were left. The Old One was not without his own injuries, having weakened significantly over the years. The Old One, after 5 years of fighting, collapsed, asleep in the ocean. And while he slept, the humanoids planned. They carefully and stealthily, over months, tied down the Old One with powerful tendon ropes surrounding his maw, holding him down to the ground, restricting his tail, everything they could prevent. Once they were finished, their leader, a human who called himself Ball, delivered the killing blow across the Old One's neck, bathing Ball in the blood of the great dragon and making him a god. The Old One thrashed about, throwing off the tendon ropes, killing most of the remaining humanoids who were nearby in the chaos. And as he died, the wound around his neck grew until his head fell from his body. The two pieces collapsed back into the ocean, sending tidal waves across the planet. From the place where the Old One's body fell, two beings were born from the ashes. From the head was born Bahamut, the good and wise dragon of peace. Perhaps the twin that was closest in nature to the Old One's view of the world. While the body forged Tiamat, the evil and chaotic dragon queen of destruction. The one closest to the ferocity and anger that the Old One showed against the humanoids during the war. Both of them ruled side by side as mortal enemies, trying to influence their thoughts upon the world for millennia. But Tiamat disappeared 1,500 years ago, and Bahamut hasn't been heard from about the same time.
How long?
1,500 years.
Anything else?
I have not imagined a time where so many dragons would be born and released into the world. Again.
Because we have done just conservation efforts for that.
Dragons have been coming back, and they have been reborn and killed over years. But all of this happened an eon ago. And it seems like we have been given.
Was there ever a sign that this was going to happen?
None like this.
Ask you a quick clarification question. Dude's name is Ball?
Bhaal.
Bhall.
Bhaal.
So
where you're actually spelling this hall, but it's spelled ball, or but it's pronounced ball.
And head made Bahamut, body made Tiamat. All right. BHAAL. Go ahead.
One, first of all, are you going to be able to post a link to this story in the lore chat?
Oh, hell
Thank you.
That's
Yep.
freaking awesome.
Yeah, that was fucking.
That was amazing.
Well narrated too.
Fantastic.
With the dice falling in. Oh, not
It's
dice.
handmade.
Bless you. Oh,
So, with Bahamut's return, or what might be Bahamut's return, reasonably we can assume Tiamat may not be far behind, but perhaps not in the same way.
Yes.
I
Tiamat was a different situation. Tiamat was banished.
Oh my god.
She was killed. The only way for a being such as Tiamat to return is if she was.
raised,
Yes.
which may be what the dragon cultists are trying to do.
I can only imagine.
What does Tiamat look like? If Bahamut's a platinum dragon,
A chromatic beast. 5-headed. And towers over this mountain.
which color?
All
All of the chromatic?
I have a question.
yes.
What head of each color?
Yes.
The dragon cultists are definitely trying to raise them.
Do they possess every
Yes.
head? Does Tiamat possess every single power
While Tiamat
of the dragons? Does my question make
While
sense?
Tiamat is one being, she has 5 intelligences and 5 individual beings that make up her makeup.
Multiple personalities? Anyways.
So, you also mentioned that Bahamut disappeared about the same time. Do you know what happened to Bahamut, or was it
Disappeared.
just
From thin air, no one has heard from him. His followers searched for him.
and it was around the same time that Tiamat was banished?
Yes.
And all of a sudden, there's a platinum dragon egg in Dadra's possession.
While a platinum dragon can exist without being Bahamut, I can only imagine that it is he.
Considering the timing and the fact that the dragon I spoke to was the reincarnation of
They
God,
were waiting for
that's
the
a
reckoning.
pattern. Yeah.
Oh, it's okay.
Now, with all of
Huh.
this information, where does that put Arrow?
He stares at Arrow again. And he shifts back into place. I do not know.
There's no mention of anything like him in any of your books?
No. Granted, most of the modern dragons I have no account of. Dragons evolve, same as human race.
What did the old one? Is there any, I guess, scripture of what the old one looked like?
It was an eon ago. The only reason we have the story is because,
Passed down for centuries.
yes, for an eon.
That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
Well,
I suppose it was oral until somebody wrote it down, so there's no proper accounts of it.
Yes.
So short of us traveling back in time, actually.
would not be a good idea. Let's not travel back in time to the tower.
No.
Maybe not
messing with
traveling
the
back in
past.
time, but I need to do some research.
Oh, I always get worried when you say that.
I'm worried.
I know it may be a little bit rude, but how old are you?
I do not know.
Okay.
Very
well, fine.
ancient. You gotta be real ancient to be
Well,
that
I mean,
strong.
do you see
Well,
this
I mean-
collection? I feel like that is indicative of health.
Well, yes, but you know,
Or at
Who's
least
it?
how long he's lived.
Fair question.
How long did Datra say he'd been alive?
Datra said he's been alive since the 5th era.
So
And how many years ago
20,
is that?
Oh, 1,000.
20 eras ago.
Over a couple million.
A couple of what?
Millennium.
Millennium. I thought you said million. I was like,
No,
more than 1,500?
million.
Oh,
I said million.
Oh, you said million.
Because era era indicates this is an important
Yeah, like a
event.
time.
Let's restart the clock.
Oh, gotcha.
So you are in the year 1500
Of
of
the
era
25th.
25.
So Datra might have more information.
Datra was around during the 5th era. You're in the 25th era.
Yeah.
Wow.
Holy
I know
cow.
you may not have been keeping track, but what era were you born in?
Do you remember?
I do not keep track of that.
It's
That
been
is
so
fair.
long, I think
Fair.
after a while it gets kind of old.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's true.
protect my peace and I protect my stuff, and that is all I care for.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fair.
Well,
But we might need to make a call. I think Datra might have something on this. Do we have any
I'm
of those
concerned
information
he's the
tablets on
cause
board?
of this.
We'd
I'm
have to go
concerned
all the
he's
way
the
back
cause
to
of
the
this.
Discordia, would we not?
The cause of.
Yeah, so I mean,
Do you
when
want
we get
to-
back
I'm-
to Discordia.
I'm
We don't have
cons-
to do it right now, but
Hold-
when we get back there.
hold
that's
on,
fine.
guys. Should we?
Should we interfere at all, or should we just let nature take its course?
I mean, I feel like nature taking its course.
Oh, you want? Okay.
I feel like nature taking its course might put everyone's existence at danger, but I'm also not the kind to just want to fight dragons. I'm
This is
fond of
Well, I'm
dragons.
not really gonna die a natural death anyway, so does it really
Oh,
matter?
that's true. I forgot about that.
All right. It's a fun little drinking
I
spell.
think maybe this might be a bit above our pay grade.
For now.
If it starts to affect us and those we love and those we care about,
Then maybe we're
on either side,
Money is
humanoid or
always an
dragon.
option. though.
I feel like we've got a lot of on our hands as it is.
I
Maybe
think-
Edge is right on
I
this
think
one.
Just-
for now we let nature take its course.
We
And
just
I
keep,
would say
we just
I
keep
would-
on going
I would
as
say
we have.
continue to keep tabs on the situation.
Yes. What I was going to say was
Um,
I don't think we should speak to Datra, mostly because I have this suspicion that Datra is the cause of this.
He's building. my gun.
Datra brought back 20 dragons, of which one at least is a
And
god
he's-
reincarnated.
we can't say he didn't know because he was alive during that.
I don't want to say he's
Most likely.
replacing humans, but think about the creations he's
Not
made.
like
They're
he-
not human.
It's not like he.
I don't trust a creature that's existed that long and has decided to do this. It would be foolish to
He's
think he's
seen
not aware of what's
so
happening.
much
Yes.
that we don't know. We weren't even.
He
alive
had a
then.
panic room. Guys, he had a panic room. I'm not surprised that a panic. Didn't he actually say that the panic room was for something like this?
I forgot about the panic room.
Yep. He built a panic. He knew this
He
was going to happen.
anticipated.
I don't think.
But I don't know. But I don't know.
I feel like we should at least check in and ask him what happened with the dragons. Maybe not ask why, but just be like checking in, like, hey, perhaps we saw a dragon flying away. We just want to make sure everything's okay.
We can do that.
He knows
Yes.
about
Profe-
Era's existence.
Yes, and I do think
That
it would be a
concerns
little bit
me.
suspicious to just completely break off communication with the person. who
Oh
built
no,
it.
we should definitely
no,
stay in
definitely.
touch.
It's
I
one of
just
our-
mean
it's one of our biggest
we
fun
should
factors.
we should
I
not.
like to mention you're the Seven Stone of
Yeah.
Or no.
Torf.
Yes. Torf. Marvin gave them to us. I have one, and Torf has one.
No, what I meant was more
I
like
also haven't talked that much.
we should-
but we'll touch back.
we should not mention what we know now.
Right.
We should pretend we're still ignorant about whatever his plan might be
Well,
if he has one.
It's not
Stay in
unreasonable
touch.
to ask, like, hey, we
Yes.
saw a dragon.
What we
flying
were
around.
going
We're
to
making
ask
sure you're okay.
previously before
It
we
has
figured
been a
all
few
this
days.
out.
Yes.
For now, so long as we're safe, as long as we can keep Arrow safe.
I mean, his data could easily relay the information, so
Yeah, we
be
haven't
careful of
opened-
what you say.
Yes.
This doesn't
Tis
leave this
true.
room. Okay,
It's more like a
Can
a nice cover. Actually,
Very
I've
nice
missed
cover.
this place. It's
Quite
nice.
can we actually
It's very
assume
spacious.
that the Datroids have like
They're always
we wouldn't call them bugs, but like
They're
essentially
always
bugs in our room.
They're always
they're
the walls
listening.
have ears.
They're listening as much as a normal person is.
Okay.
So they can't listen
So if they're
now.
nearby, they're listening, but
Yes.
it's not like
Our rooms aren't bugged.
No.
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, that's just
That
an
we know
invasion
of,
of
at
privacy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we know it.
True.
Datra does many things. He does not invade privacy.
There's a spell for that
They're
in
not Mark
Pathfinder too. It's called
Zuckerberg.
Technomancy. There's so many spells.
Well,
Well.
Zor, thank you for your time and information.
Do you know what's happened in this region since? Yeah. Or at least, oh, you know where I'm from.
Really doing this in character.
What's happened since? I'm not really sure what I'm walking back into.
Well, you'd be walking back into nothing.
Oh.
Fair.
Oh.
All that remains is that mansion on the outskirts.
Okay.
Does she make that face? Do you make that face in character?
I only widened my eyes. She's just really surprised.
Would I be able to pick that up?
Okay.
Well, you look
Has
like.
anybody? That's it. Not no movement, no sign of life, nothing from that place.
Nothing. Not many things live nearby there anymore.
Thank you, sir.
He very lightly nods his head.
Thank you. I go up to Sor and do the most Meleo thing ever, and is to bodily give his face a hug.
He brings himself down
And
and
I'm
you like wrap your arms around like the base of his chin.
This is so
I love Sor so much. Guys, I've been waiting for this for so fucking long.
I still need to get that village too. I'm gonna do
Oh,
that
I'm so
tomorrow.
happy. This is
I'm
so
gonna do that
great.
tomorrow. I'll get it to you.
Anyways.
At least it's gonna be a while before we get to the
Yeah.
Arctic so it's
If you ever need a job done,
I
Let me
think I
know.
can handle it.
I'm just offering my services.
Here's my
Is
business
there
card.
anything else you are wondering about that I could perhaps assist with?
Now, what of Queen Tilda?
Yeah,
I tend to stay away from where she lives.
that's fair.
Have you been alright? Have you gone, aside from
No one
dragon
has come by,
cultists?
besides the cultist.
Did they give you any information?
I mean, yes, but you're my friend.
Have they given you anything? Offerings,
No.
gifts?
The stuff closest to the entrance, they tried gifting me in hopes of appeasement.
Ah,
Did you eat them?
What happened after?
Meleo puts a smile
I
like
was really hoping he would say that, but yeah.
The third group were a little too annoying. Let's just say that.
Ooh.
Meleo jokes. Classic Sor. Meleo's a fucking nerd.
all right.
Well,
Thank you for
Mind if-
time.
mind if we check out those annoying little gifts? See if we see anything of relevance. We won't take
Do you
anything.
even want them? That's my question.
I will take anything.
That's fair.
We won't take them. Just inspect them. See if we
Look
can
for
gather
clues.
clues.
We won't take. We won't touch. We're just looking.
Hands in pocket.
For any more clues as to
I
these
patch
people
on
and
the
what
good
they're trying
eye.
to do.
Hands in pocket.
Any information is a good weapon.
You will mostly find gold and bronze, but
And I suppose to save our time, there wasn't any, artifacts of any kind.
Oh, never
they
mind.
offered nothing of worth to me.
Okay then.
That's fantastic.
What's the most interesting thing you found over the years?
And I remember we're all just like, it's like a
We're just
questioning
chatting. It's
celebrity.
just-
I
it's
love
just like-
this
it's
so
just like
much.
a fireside chat.
Everybody's a little starstruck over
Yeah,
the
it's
giant
so great.
dragon.
I'm also trying not to get eaten.
Yeah,
Maybe
that's
stop asking
important.
questions.
I mean, a good way to not get eaten is to fucking leave, but
The automatons.
From that trip.
No.
What are automatons?
They're like clockwork
Okay,
creatures.
automatons exist in real life.
Yeah.
Those are IRL. Those are automatons are a real
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
They're, as you said, clockwork.
Kind of like
Google.
animatronics.
Yeah, like
almost. Yeah.
Very steampunk animatronics.
Look up the
Swan or the
no, I was going to say look up the dwarven enemies from Skyrim.
I was going real life. Actually,
It's
Sarah.
of the same. It's
Yeah.
like a mix of the two.
Sarah, have
Yeah,
you ever
seen 'em.
seen the movie Hugo?
I need to see that. I read the book. I never
Yeah,
read
I wanted to read that too.
The book was
the book.
the movie
is
is-
really good.
the movie's
I don't know
it
what you're
kind of
talking
annoyed me though that it took place in France, but everybody except for fucking Count Dooku was speaking with a British accent.
So.
Yeah.
Yes. The beings that Datra has, they're golems of a technological advancement of golems. The
The Atoms.
the automatons, as I'm going to say, because it's easier to say for me.
That works.
That's what.
The automatons.
He's got a draconic accent. Don't make fun of him.
He can also eat you.
Are interesting for me to have found here. They're dwarven in nature. And they are an ocean away.
What?
An ocean away.
Why do you keep them so far?
What?
Or are the dwarves an ocean away?
The dwarves are an ocean.
Okay.
The automatons
Yeah,
are
I
in
was
its
gonna-
cave.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's.
Sorry, it got stuck in my head after that.
No, you're fine.
Hamilton.
Yep.
It's infectious.
When you
Well.
said an ocean away, yep.
Yep.
We
I have no more questions.
Oh, I had one.
Or I was going to.
Oh, I do have one more question.
Yes.
Any tips on raising a dragon warbling? I'm a mother. God
Looks into
dang
the
it, Sora.
camera like
What
the
to
office.
expect when you're expecting a dragon?
I just love Melio's like.
What are you talking about?
You were. I don't know.
What are you
Yeah,
talking about?
alright, Aaron.
It's okay.
Oh my god, I had a question. Like,
I was a father one time.
wait, but what did the story then say?
The
Like,
story.
The biggest advice I can give is to treat them with fairness, not like a child. Do not get in their way,
Especially when they can eat you.
for if you make even the slightest wrong move, you will regret.
oh,
Fair point.
well.
I look at Aaron and I say, well, let me know if I'm ever being condescending. I just care about you. That's about it.
Communication is key.
This is
I've always-
why-
Communication. And I high five him.
If you ever want alcohol, just let me know.
Okay.
Ashley.
I'm
He's not a child.
I know, but
I'm,
that's still
I'm
not
good,
appropriate.
Ashley. I'm good.
Oh my god, I cannot believe I forgot what's in our That's fine.
What was the topic?
I don't even remember.
Are we allowed to say, like, if you remember later, can we retcon, like, can she text you to retcon? She says she asked.
I mean, yeah.
So no pressure.
Okay, cool. I was like, oh.
Because you're
Was
You'll
it about
remember.
family? Was it about Affy? Was it about
the fire, was it that?
Originally, it was she was gonna ask like if there was anything that like he would have known about the Adrians.
let's think about this.
Okay, sorry.
Um,
That's on the spot there.
Oh, actually, I thought. Just one. Less.
yeah, just one second.
Sorry.
One second. Oh yeah, here we go. I just have to tell it.
Oh, I remember what I was gonna ask.
Well, I'll answer this first, and then we'll ask.
Okay. Sorry.
Because the answer is a treat.
Okay. Oh.
Well, besides your incident, I did speak with your father once or twice
How long ago?
before your incident, and before you were born.
Plot twist: he is her father.
Hestia, I am your father.
Oh no.
Had a wild night one
Please
time.
no.
There's a reason your mother's
Okay,
rich.
okay.
And I remember him dropping by after the incident. I was not home, but I could sense that he was here.
Anything behind? Your father's still alive? So,
Did we think he? Did
at
we
least
think
he
he?
was some years ago.
Did we think he was dead?
I mean, I
Essie didn't know what happened to her parents.
Oh,
I
okay.
just kind
She
of
blew up her whole village.
She
That-
blew up
That is fair.
I mean, she got
And
her
then I
growing
woke up
in
in
her-
Cambridge.
Oh, ask your question that you.
Oh, have you seen any? I don't even know what we're looking for. There seems to be some sort of beast, taking people, killing people in London town. Do you know anything about that?
I have not flown down to London town in a while. I do not know anything.
It's a bit of a
No, it's always has been there.
Set that
run
all
by
on
people.
fire.
Let's not talk about it.
But I did have a bit of a question. You said that Bo became a god.
Yes.
How were the other gods created? Odin and Loki, all the rest.
Same way Ball became a god. By defeating someone far more powerful than them.
Does Ball still live?
Is a god.
He's in the abyss, but he lives.
What is his new name?
He kept his old one.
Oh,
Was quite keen on it.
okay. So Ball of the Abyss.
I just realized when I run out of Abyssal, that means Fred's dead.
Oh
Dang.
no. This is really.
I wrote Ball lives in the Abyssal.
I said Ball of the Abyss. I also wrote in very big letters, "Don't treat Arrow like a child."
Ha.
Self-reminder.
I have one more question. Would
Yes.
you like to see a magic trick?
Oh no. Well, let's go now. I'm sorry, Sor.
You actually feel the wind from his side brush over you. I'll entertain it.
All right. He just pulls out a playing card from his pocket.
Oh no.
Yes, I have several playing cards of a much more magical variety.
This is going to go on for a while.
Granted, if you were taking my playing cards out of your pocket, you wouldn't last long.
It's an infinite thing. He can just do this. He has no card deck.
Yes, I know. He's pulled out 4 aces already of the same color.
Can I offer this to you? Have a good day, and then he starts walking away.
Okay, as we're leaving, so we can wrap this up.
Yeah,
As much as I love Sor,
yeah,
I don't want to annoy my friend.
yeah.
Yeah, that.
I'm so
Thanks.
tempted to give him one of my tonics of chaos.
Don't do that.
Not tell him what it is. Just be like, if you know.
I mean, he might get a kick out of that.
Waste of good alcohol.
We can't open it.
He may appreciate it
I was gonna
nonetheless.
say Merlin. Marvin can.
I almost gave Sor something, but I was like,
Oh.
for now. I have so many questions.
I just, as we're leaving,
He calls out real fast. Oh, before you go, Meleo, a birthday present.
I just kind of like look at him and I go, Sor, oh my god!
And then the next thing you witness is this massive bronze dragon slowly morph and shift and shrink until he's standing upon the platform in his human form. And you see this fairly tall man dressed in a very nicely made bronze-colored suit.
God, it's pouring outside.
Oh, that's
With auburn beard and hair and a very rigid face that seems kind as well, standing there, and in his hands he is holding what appears to be sort of a water skin, a crescent water skin. that is filled with this clear blue water.
For the recording, Sarah's like burrowing into her own t-shirt right now.
She looks like a turtle. Or like Beaker. She looks like Beaker.
I love swords so fucking much!
and he holds it out and says, "For you."
I'm emotional.
I just like hold it without like letting him really go, and like I like grab it, and I look at it. Do I know what it is?
You don't. You don't.
Edge is just gonna.
That's not necessary.
I need friends in higher places.
It is a decanter of endless water.
I knew it.
Hold on.
I also have the image on my screen.
It's super fucking cool.
Send it to
It
me.
looks really nice.
It's so fucking cool. It looks like it was made out of
Send
like a
it to the
dragon's
group
talon.
Yeah, yeah.
It's so fucking cool.
I'll just show you this.
So yeah, it's like you started describing. It's like I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
Wow.
Oh, that's pretty snazzy.
Meleo, I wish you had told us.
how neat!
Meleo, I wish you had told us it was your birthday. I would have prepared a gift.
I didn't think it was necessary.
Well, I mean, I can do something for you when we get back to Discordia.
Oh,
oh.
God. I'm not sure what that entails, and I'm nervous.
I think we're locking different doors tonight.
No, guys.
Neither one of them were proficient in lockpicking.
Fuck yes!
It's
I turned off my
I don't think
computer.
that would be.
By accident.
I don't think that'll be super necessary. I want her to come.
Really just like, oh my God.
Oh.
It's so good. Oh my god, is this what it's like to be in you guys' shoes?
Yep. I think so.
Except less awkward and more Edge knows what the fuck he's doing.
Ashley always.
What was the gift called?
I have to give you a floating
Decanter
for dummies book.
of endless water.
I remember that exchange.
Yeah.
I'll send you stuff later
Cool.
about what it does. It does some awesome shit.
It does exactly what it
All right,
looks
so
like.
Mine is blue.
I like put it, I drape it, or like hook it onto my person, and then I just kind of sit there for a minute, and then I just since this is the first time I've seen Sora in humanoid form, right?
Nope.
Oh really?
He's been in. He's been in.
He's a dapper
He's
looking
been in
fella.
human form in front of you before, in order to like better communicate and teach you, and
That's a
like.
way cooler backstory.
And whenever he's manipulated objects in front of you, he's gone into human form mode.
Yeah, sure, that's what
And I just kind of give him a full hug, like full
Aw.
bodily
he
like
holds his
embrace.
arms
I just
over,
I like borrow my head into like his beard, just like oh my God, Sora! I love Sora so much.
Wait, is she taller than
No,
the?
he's tall.
Oh, okay.
I would say like his chin is at my head
Yeah.
level. He's very tall. Okay. Okay, now we start going, and I'm gonna let everyone kind of walk ahead, and I'm just gonna have like a last goodbye moment with Zor, and also like more privately
Well, hey,
introducing
before you get
Arrow
ahead
to
of
Zor.
yourself, we're all gonna say bye.
So that that's what I'm just saying. I just want to
Oh,
lay the framework there. Like I'm gonna have that moment with Sora and Arrow, just to, like introduce them because I also aware this is the first time that Arrow has the time to actually meet another dragon since he's hatched.
Yeah.
So I want to let them have that moment. Just, you know.
Well, it was great meeting you.
Indeed.
Have to talk again sometime.
Yes,
Here's my
definitely.
card.
It's just the playing card that he pulled out.
He looks at it, and the playing card disappears from your hand.
Have a great day. Gonna wait on the horse.
Bye.
Okay.
See you in a minute. Yeah.
Bye,
Oh,
Sora.
Goodbye.
Thank
So
you for
when the three of us are together, we're just gonna kind of huddle and be like, so Meleo's definitely fucked the dragon before, right?
Sora's like a father figure. He's like my cool uncle.
Again, I always manage to talk. Okay, that one wasn't intentional.
God.
Great.
Anyhow,
Zora, thank you for answering all of my questions.
this is cool.
There's a lot that I still don't know.
I would like to, that was said well after we are out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was not
Don't dragons have like supreme
They do.
hearing?
Um,
I'm so dead.
I'm waiting on the horse.
Anyhow,
I was sitting over on the bench.
you were saying.
Oh yeah, so I have that moment of, all right, Arrow. I think this is officially the first time you've met another dragon since you've hatched.
Yeah, I haven't really talked to one. Yeah.
Do you want to?
He looks over. I mean, I could, but I don't need to.
It's up to you. I just want to give you options.
He looks over at Zor, and Zor looks at him back. They stare at each other for a moment. And he looks back to you. No, I think I'm good.
Okay. And I just kind of like pat his back. And I say goodbye to Soy.
Bye, Meleo.
Bye, Soy.
I wish you well on your travels.
And as well, friend. See you sooner than we both probably think, quite honestly.
More likely than not.
And I walk out.
Whenever Meleo gets back, I just kind of sit there and like, I vote next time we go visit a friend, we get a little bit more information, although that was rather interesting.
Sorry, guys. I wanted the shock factor,
How
okay?
long
It
did
was
we
my
spend
birthday
there?
present
Like, how
to
much time did
me.
we spend there? Sorry.
Oh yes, also next time I vote that we tell
Like an hour.
Hour and a half.
birthday
Yeah,
is made. That was fun.
So you head back into the wasteland. Outside the cave. You notice the storm has stopped. Be
Yay.
careful of the map.
You're gonna bending it like that.
The storm has stopped.
That's good.
Can we still see the gray sky?
Yes.
Ah, the beautiful gray sky.
And now we head back
Yeah, you begin your journey back.
with all of the usual awkward flirting and taunting and teasing, and we're all keeping an eye out for Drago.
Yeah, Durago joins back up with you near the end of the waste.
We met Meleo's former dragon fuck buddy.
Hey, he's like my father.
Well,
That's
we really went with that
creepy,
theory now.
Edge.
That.
It's like an uncle figure.
I didn't know you were into
Oh,
older
no.
men.
Hey! That's
He is taller than you.
gross. That's. He's got like a dad face. Not even like a daddy face, like a dad face.
Durago would respond simply,
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He would actually.
Yeah. he would.
and then get back upon his horse, and leave Brutus available to sit upon.
At least he'd be experienced.
I mean, if you want experience.
Oh God, guys. God, I should have never introduced you to Thor.
It was your own. It was your decision.
This is
You are
entirely
Boo Boo
your
the
decision.
fool.
I will also mention, on your way back, you exit the waste faster than it took you to get to them.
Why the hell did we take so long to get here?
I would imagine there's some sort of magical defense mechanism in place.
You couldn't have done detect magic.
I do not have detect magic. I have identify.
That's.
I
Now
believe
you know what I meant.
Gary has.
So while we're on the way back, and I don't want to roleplay this out. I just want to.
The journey will actually just take you one day.
Nice.
Yeah,
What the
I
hell?
don't. I don't want to roleplay this out because I just want to have like this moment just to. I want Meleo to kind of talk to Arrow and just be like, "Hey, I'm sorry if I ever treated you like a child. I just want to take care of you. I don't know how to care for things. I've been more of a destroyer than a carer, and you mean a lot to me. And I just want you to
Go to
live
Brutus.
well. And
Sorry.
I want to make sure you're okay
Yeah,
and that you have fun.
no, it's understandable. And no, I don't think you've treated me like a child any more than I actually am. But no, I've been having a lot of fun. I've really been enjoying it. I'm looking forward to what happens next.
He's so innocent and pure. I love Arrow.
I just kind of like
Anyways.
pat him because we're sitting on the horse, right?
Yep.
I just kind of like. Cool. Anyway.
Yep.
Let me know if you ever want to do anything specific.
Like alcohol.
I'll let you know.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure Arrow will not hesitate to find you after.
That's what I'm here for.
I meant we're like flying, we're like adventuring, we're searching something actually. But sure,
We
like
can-
do
What?
SSA.
We can do that.
What amount of time did I give you guys until the attack happened again?
It was, I believe, I believe it was exactly 4 days because
4 days.
we knew we had planned it out to be.
Yeah, it was going to be the day that
So
we got
we're
back.
going to be coming back a day early.
Yep.
Yes, we're going to get
Yep.
back.
Give me a second.
To answer your question, no. I should just not go back to Brutus.
Okay.
Oh, Brutus is probably like, oh my god.
Sarah rides on top of this.
He was like,
So you traveled for a day. Definitely. It was like 10 a.m. when you woke up. You talked to Zor about around 1 o'clock. And then you left about 2:30. And it took you the rest of the day to get back to London town. As you approached, Meleo,
okay.
above the treetops in the distance,
Oh no.
you saw smoke.
Guys, there's smoke, and I just kind of like usher the whole horse to go faster.
I guess.
And I get bow and arrow out,
Do it.
and I'm just like, I have mounted combat, I forgot!
Oh, that's awesome.
I meant it for arrow, but
It works.
It works
for
on a
all
horse?
mounted.
for all mounted animals.
I guess we're going towards the smoke.
Let's ride. Let's go. Let's ride, bitches.
Transform and roll out.
Everything is on fire. Anyways,
Not me. Just have to throw that out
was
there.
that you saying that you're not on fire, or that you didn't start the
I didn't start the fire.
Okay.
Not me.
We
Wasn't
didn't
me.
start the
Put that on the
fire.
list.
Put that on the list.
Oh man!
It was always burning and burning, burning.
Copyright,
Start the fire.
copyright.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
Anyways, as you
You make our own version of it, like parody.
sprint through the trees, because as you sprint through the trees, you come out into the open meadow on the outskirts of London town, and the town is on fire.
Okay, this would be a great. So you know how to have that endless encounter of water?
One second.
Sarah, can you do a scope around?
I gotta help this visual.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I'm
Well.
scared. It's just fire. It's just everything's in flames.
Lestalem looks pretty good right now.
1 second.
Yeah, can we go back? Actually, let's not go back there.
Fine.
It's better than fire, I guess.
Hey, we should probably save this
This is
town that we
actually,
left
on a
alone.
scale of
except
1
for
to
fire.
10. This is like a 3.
It's not quite there, but it's going okay.
It's going okay. Oh my god. Ow.
Nope, wrong map. Hang on.
No dying.
I'm literally
Okay, while you're
standing
doing that,
here
I'm
drinking
so
water.
sweet.
Not drinking water. Once I'm sitting here like filling up my cup of water, and suddenly I feel a rush of pain in my joint on my butt, and I just
That's
on
oddly
it.
specific.
Great job. It just that little like joint in your butt.
Did it like fall asleep? What did it do?
I don't know, like it's like right here, right here, like that bone right there.
Sure.
Suddenly, like I was standing there, just filling up my cup of water, and then suddenly I feel like someone like punched it, and I'm just like, wow, that's unnecessary. I have issues.
Very interesting description.
Oh fuck. Fire.
Torfin's place is a little bit out of view right now. Is that on fire too? Can we see?
What exactly is on fire?
Looks like almost everything. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That took me way too long.
Hang on 1 second. I'll properly mark the rest of what's in fire.
For the fact that this is a sound recording, it literally in big bold letters over a map of the town that we're at just says fire with a couple exclamation points.
Can we screenshot this and keep it?
Yes.
So are they reburned the brothel?
Yes. Ironically, the only thing that's not on fire is the scorching lands.
Oh no.
So Torfin's place is on
Darwin's
fire.
place is on fire.
Oh God. What a beautiful. Thank you.
That's good.
What a beautiful.
Yeah, I know,
What
right?
a beautiful sight. This is an oddly specific way to link town to burn.
Yeah,
In the name.
it's
fire.
it's almost like there was a written message in this somewhere.
I said some of the forests on fire.
Oh.
If you want to zoom
I
out
mean-
all the way.
That makes sense actually. That it would the fire would spread.
Well, I don't think we're going to save this town.
We should probably try and save the people though.
Um,
Or we can always just turn around and go back and see if we can make it back in time to save Fred.
perception, I assume, because you'd be looking around.
Uh,
wondering what the fuck
where's
is
my
happening.
panic dice?
Ooh, 18.
Nope. 8.
Oh,
I need my
23.
marker.
12.
23.
23, 18, not enough, and what?
Not enough.
Not enough.
Not
8.
enough. Okay. Ooh, look at that. That's
Oh, I can't even.
I thought you were trying to do that like wobbly stick thing where you like
wobbling because I'm wobbling. Anyways,
Ah!
forgot that was there. Anyways,
looks like you just have an idea constantly.
that literally was me just now. Anyways, actually, ooh,
That's what I wanted to do before when you were telling your story. I have an idea
Um,
of it all.
God.
so Meleo,
Uh-huh.
only Meleo,
23.
You said
18.
she had
Meleo and only Meleo.
Hurts.
You notice, standing amongst the flames, you spy various familiar-looking robes.
Oh. Oh.
And you notice that one that is taller than the rest and has gold inlaid in their robe is standing amongst them shouting orders.
Dragon cultists, you're telling me.
Mhm.
And are the orders, do they look like they're helping or making or aggravating?
It looks like you
Do you tell us this information?
I yell, Dragon cultists! And I will, how far away am I?
Oh boy! Oh boy!
you are here. They are like over here.
I also
I won't
hold
shoot
on.
an arrow,
I was about
actually.
to say I would also like to mention that you do have your son right in front of you, or your kid right in front of you.
I'm not gonna pull him. Well,
And I'm just saying it would be a little awkward to just like.
I'm 6 foot tall. He's a child. When we're sitting on a horse, he's like this. I'm like this.
Still, your bow would dip down. It would,
Yeah, that's a big bow.
Oh no, I would sideways.
Oh, okay.
Sideways.
I will
Gangsta
say
bow.
that you see the one shouting orders heading towards a familiar home.
To Tofu's home.
Orphan.
I know, I did it on
He said
purpose. It's a joke, guys.
Ashley appreciates the joke
I
because
love
he
it
messes up everybody's names
so
anyways.
I yell Dragon cultists and I yell to Tofu's,
Scary.
to Torfins, and I just.
Wait, is that part of this house in flames too? Or
No.
is that all the way?
No.
Okay.
No.
Everything
it's-
that's covered in flames is on fire. So ironically, not the scorching grounds.
I would like to yell out.
The
some-
ground is too burnt for it to spread.
That's fair.
You can't burn what's already burned.
I would like to yell try and find survivors. Somebody go help somebody.
And Sarah, can I want to look see?
Sarah can take a look around this.
Okay.
Try to save as many people as you can. Someone come with me to figure out what the fuck is going on.
She finds
okay.
several dead bodies.
Oh no.
Anybody that we recognize?
Otherwise, she reports that she does not see anyone that you know, that you interacted with in the town,
That we care about.
and it doesn't appear. Well, yeah, but it also doesn't appear that the individuals you did meet are even in town.
So they escape?
Presumably.
Presumably.
Let's go or they're in Orphans. Let's go.
We'll go to Dorfins.
I think all of us are going to Orphans.
Going.
So you head to Torfins.
Oh boy.
On horseback.
Can't reach it.
Full
It's
speed.
all the way over there.
Hold on.
And
On
it's
to
not
that.
on fire, otherwise I would say it's Torchins.
Ow, shit.
Oh my. So much fire. Okay.
There. And as you are approaching,
Oh no.
Horseback.
Oh no.
meteorite now.
Oh, well, fuck!
Trask emerges from the hole.
You see the three of you see, because you didn't mention it, see a fairly tall figure in a sort of red and dark robe with gold inlaid along that look like scales. Walk up to Torfin's door and just kick it down without like
We just fixed that.
with ease. He kicks it down with ease.
I don't know if I don't know if I want to shoot an arrow into him. Meleo would shoot an arrow into him out of reflex.
Shoot like somewhere non-lethal.
I would like to shoot an arrow at his leg.
What about the head of the dog?
Roll what's that?
21.
Yes.
Oh shit!
21.
Well, it might be the DC was probably higher because it was a cold shot. Like a cold shot.
Wouldn't they have advantage over
Not necessarily.
Well, it's a-
Typically, it's defensive.
I mean, it's a surprise
Cold shot
round.
literally just
Yeah.
means I'm aiming for this specific part of the body.
Okay.
And rather than going against the standard AC, usually it's up to people. Usually, sometimes they pose advantage. Sometimes they raise the AC.
Yeah, I mean, yes, but this is not one of those cases.
Okay.
Shit.
So he's just fucking strong.
But
Shit.
And you just let him know we're here.
He does not seem phased.
Never mind.
And he walks inside the dark building.
How far are we now?
This is you moving in
Yeah.
real time.
Okay, I hop off the horse.
Sarah's
Yeah.
gonna do a fly around? Question mark.
Invisibility.
You're
Sneak.
invisible.
And I tell Arrow, do what you want!
He stays on this.
I figured as much. Don't get
Sarah's
seen.
gonna do
These
a
are Dark and
fly
Clovers.
around. She's gonna do a 360 and see what's happening.
Sarah just.
Sarah doesn't see anything by looking in the windows of the building. The building is dark.
I run into the building.
Let's go.
Invisible.
Dark vision, I swear. She has dark vision.
Yeah.
Ah.
Could be a magic.
Oh shit.
Ashley would like to hide.
Edge is just going in.
I'm invisible.
Edge is preparing.
Can I sneak on top of my invisibility so I don't make a sound?
No.
Edge is preparing distant whispers, however.
Oh, that
Ready
is
to
a
cast at the first sign of.
25.
Okay. So how are you entering the building?
I run in. I'm the first one there.
I'm,
Rose.
I'm assuming I'm second.
Third.
Are you going inside?
I guess so, yes.
So you head inside, and it is super dark. The only light is coming from the doorway.
Test your casts.
It is dark. The only light is coming from the doorway.
Magical darkness.
Shit.
Uh-huh.
Can I cast Identify on the darkness?
Sure.
Just.
I cast Identify on the
It's
darkness.
a magical darkness.
Okay, that's about what I figured, just confirming.
Yeah, it's blocking out all light from seeing inside and all light from coming outside.
That makes sense.
Hmm.
Do I know what spell it is? Identify would tell me that.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'll let you. It's literally a spell called darkness.
It's darkness.
It's a spell called darkness.
It's darkness.
I had a ranger with that spell.
But I believe casting light negates darkness. At least a
She's
little
not
bit.
casting light.
Can you not cast light?
Yes, I can.
You have light?
Yes. I've cast it before.
They've cast it on my face, I'm
Is
pretty
that
sure.
from your origin?
It's one of the
It's a
things I
sorcerer.
picked.
It's a sorcerer.
It's one of the cantrips I picked.
Oh,
Oh,
from the
for
beginning.
magic initiate. Or-
okay, cool.
Okay. You just have to cast it on an object.
Wait,
and then
hold on.
object
They
can
might be
roll
doing that on purpose for their own benefit. I'm talking about tofu.
Yeah, but we didn't have time to talk about that.
stick. Yeah,
True. God dang. Never
that's
mind.
true.
You ran inside.
Yeah, so you cast light,
Great.
and it lights up an area around you.
Yeah, it wouldn't be. It
So
wouldn't
like
negate
how
the spell.
how
Yes.
much of a diameter?
It,
Like how much?
it negates it in that range.
It is as if we
Like
are holding
15
a
feet,
torch.
maybe?
Yeah.
15
I,
feet?
I'm
I believe
gonna-
it's-
I'm gonna say it's.
From my memory, I believe
It lights up the room pretty nicely.
Okay.
it's 20
So we can-
feet
Yeah.
bright light and then an extra 10 feet dim light.
Yeah, no, it lights up the room.
Where-
Yeah. So 20 foot. Yep. No. It's 20 foot bright light, 20 feet dim light.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is
that's
the
close.
dragon cultist here? That's all I want to know.
No, but you see a door swinging
That's
Door
close.
shut.
swinging?
shut.
Ah, shit.
I follow.
As in, like,
Yeah.
not the tail. Yeah,
Going
like, we go in.
to that door.
Wahaha!
Oh, as an invisible thing. What?
Yeah.
I was gonna say we could slowly open the door and peek inside.
Meleo is invisible.
Well,
she don't
I'm
give
a
a
glowing
fuck!
ball
Yeah,
of
but
light
the
now,
rest of us
so-
aren't invisible.
Yeah, when you kick the door, your invisibility goes away.
Oh, never mind. I didn't know that.
Yeah, because that would
It's
count
an
as
attack.
Oh, never mind.
Ashley would
Never
like to
mind.
open the door and sneak inside.
So you head down, and you open the door, and you find a stairway leading down.
And
Oh.
I'm assuming I can't see a thing. We slowly creep down the
He's gonna
stairs,
do
just
like, he's gonna do
feeling.
like sliding down on your butt.
Yeah, just I kind of feel it my way down, just very slowly.
Yep.
Very
I'm
Okay.
going down the stairs that way the little kids go down the stairs where it's like, but.
so loud.
No, I'm sliding down quietly. I've done it before.
We've all had that
Same.
moment
That
where we
is
just
true,
have to clamber up the stairs on all fours.
Yes,
Yes.
100%. I've done it.
Oh,
so
if
many
you
times.
haven't lived.
Honestly,
So,
are you following with the light?
Yeah.
we aren't being seen. Me and Matt. are still-
No, me and Ed are just fucking.
You're just lighting up
Yep,
the dog
we're
on
just
the
fucking
stairs.
here, bitch.
As you are going down the stairs, you
Stress.
all of a sudden, as you can feel that the room is larger as you go down, and that it like wraps around. It's fairly large underneath sort of basement area, and you can feel you're getting near the bottom of the stairs when off to the side in the not so distant distance, like 40 feet away, you just all of a sudden see the cultist, the head cultist, get lit up by fire in his hand, and it looks it's not casting light, it's just
Fire.
he is lit up in darkness.
Like the rest of the world hasn't rendered yet.
So nothing else is
All
left.
of you see that.
I
Nothing
get
else is
And
lit
anyone
up.
who's coming down sees that.
Just
What the fuck?
the beings.
Just he has fire in his hand, and it is lighting him up, but not the darkness.
I would like to move around in the darkness to try to see his face, see what he looks like.
So you move around, and you see his hood is pulled down, and you can't see anything.
When you said that, literally, I wanted to be like.
Oh, no.
Does the dragon cultist react when light comes down?
Yeah.
No, doesn't seem
He
to care.
his back is turned.
But I mean, like, would there be no like dim
She's
light
got like
that?
a 40-foot radius.
40. It's not a 40 foot.
Well,
What,
it's
dim-
20,
the dim
20,
light is-
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
20
exactly.
feet bright light, and then 20,
20
extra feet dim
Dim
light.
light.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's like 45 feet away, and you're
Are you-
coming downstairs.
Are you getting it closer to him with that light?
I have a small concern.
Maybe turn it off.
It doesn't quite reach him. Doesn't quite reach him. And he wouldn't.
What did you cast light?
You get the feeling that he would not care anyways.
Just a random piece of wood that fell from the door.
You also notice from being able to see now that most of the room seems to be made up of work desk and beds, and alchemy tables and tinker tables. And
Is there anyone like under the tables? Is there
You don't see
anyone
anyone.
hiding that you can see? Okay.
Can I see what the cultist is looking at?
He's looking off in what seems to be the corner of the room.
I start going to the corner of the room, trying to kind of feel what's there.
I mean, you feel the wall, you feel nothing, but you do hear a voice. You hear Torfin in the corner, crying, essentially.
I stand in front of Torfin.
Okay?
Okay, maybe not.
Invisible?
I stand beside Torfin with my arrow notch. My +1 arrow notch. Guys, I'm gonna die. It was fun playing with everybody.
I'm
I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
trying not to kill this dude right now because I don't want to
waiting to
die.
see what he does.
I'm waiting, but I'm prepared because Meleo's a reactive little bitch. But I'm waiting.
I cast Dissonant Whispers on the guy.
Guys.
Did I just ruin all of our chances? I mean, it's not like we were going to run.
We were not gonna run.
We weren't going to run. It was going to happen.
It was
just
going to
whether or not
happen.
who got the first shot.
So before you cast this,
Okay.
Oh god.
um,
Our DM saving our asses.
Yes,
Once
DM
again.
giving me a second chance to not kill us
Do
all.
this, yeah.
Okay.
you hear a distorted voice come from the head cultist.
I don't like that.
In our heads or just...
No, he's just
Okay.
talking.
Like openly. He knows
yeah.
I mean, that's
I mean,
Well,
you and I were not
Meleo
consistent.
knows who's probably going to be speaking to him.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry, I'm just imagining Meleo right now when she finds Torfin since she can't see. She's just like, face.
Yeah.
Face.
I'm just like,
Hair. Face.
Yeah, you hear the distorted voice speak to Torfin.
In common.
Yes. I have to think of a voice. I'm gonna try a voice modulator next week, by the way. Anyways,
Yay.
I'll just speak normally, just imagine. Well, I don't want to leave anyone alive. It's not my method. Well, it's unfortunate. You could be a quite useful individual. However, I don't think the Queen would like you.
oh wait, oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no.
And you hear Torfin cry more, sobbing hysterically at this point.
Guess it's a good thing we had that extra day, guys.
Yeah, you would have returned ashes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you hear.
Oswin comes back and is like, wait.
He was like, "This was my thing."
Yeah, you hear Torfin cry. Please, I'm honestly begging you here. I can change my own heart. I like forsake everything. Please, please don't. I want to live. I'll serve you. I promise. I'll do anything you say. No, that won't be necessary.
Guys, I can't. I'm gonna die. I'm sorry.
Yeah, unless you can get him out of there before I start casting.
Hold on. Well, hasn't Torfin proven already that he can?
He's probably too scared to think straight.
Yeah.
Begging like a
DM?
bitch.
How big is this dude? You know, I know you said he's big, but like, how big is this dude?
He appears to be pretty tall, pretty muscular.
Like,
He's
Like-
built.
Well,
8
if a
foot
21
tall?
doesn't
Are we
hit
talking
him.
like Jirago? Are we talking like?
I'm talking like a tall, like a average,
Okay.
like 7s,
I have
Oh, okay.
two things. I have two things.
or like 6'10".
Okay, that's still
I
ridiculous.
have
So
two
trying
things.
to tackle this man will do nothing.
He's also pretty.
I would first like to do an Arcana check on him, if while he's saying that, like radioactively
Sure.
while he's saying that, or can I otherwise tell that he's a magic user?
He's got fire in his hand.
So
Fair point.
That's
I'm
right.
stupid.
I was gonna say that, but I didn't want to say.
What I want to do, DM, is before he can have the chance of attacking Torfin, I would like to grab Torfin bodily, cast invisibility on him, and toss him out the way.
You would no. Okay. Your invisibility would go.
I'm aware. I know, DM.
I know. Hold on.
Oh no.
I know. I can't move him or the being totally, but can I restrain his arm that has the fire in it?
We need Sierra right now. Sierra's the strongest of all of us.
Yeah, and I guarantee you, he's either resistant or immune
He's
to fire.
resistant to fire. That's why I'm not fucking doing anything.
They're immune to fire.
Yeah.
I know, but
I still got Dissonant Whispers ready.
Might as well go for it. Ashty sneaks his way behind the dude and tries to grab his arm and like pull it back to like.
While he's distracted, Edge casts Dissonant Whispers, hoping that
We
might
just
give her a
walked
little bit
into
of
all
an advantage.
100%.
I cast invisibility on Torfin and I start dragging him and running out the house.
No.
Yeah.
What did you
Why
expect
not?
we were gonna do?
Not suicide.
You put the most selfless group of people who care about other people in front of someone crying about not wanting to die, someone who we promised we wouldn't
Genuinely,
let
what did you
die,
think was going to happen?
after we
Yeah.
watched three
Again.
people get on fire.
Anything but actual suicide.
You've met Meleo. You know what Meleo's
It's none of
like.
us.
I
were
expect that. I expect that. I don't expect actual suicide.
Fine, I'll shoot a fucking arrow.
Alright. So,
Still going to drop your invisibility.
you're not rolling for initiative.
He needs to make a will save.
He's gonna get you what?
He needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Because
Yep.
Will save. I was Pathfinder speaking for a second there. That's a
No,
wisdom
I
saving
understand
throw.
what you meant.
Yeah.
Allow him to make the roll. He made it.
Yeah. Unless he makes it. Unless he rolls a 1.
Can Siri, like, say something to Torfin and, like, just, I don't know, ask him? Can she speak to him, is my question. She can
He still
speak
takes
to the
half
party,
of the
but...
psychic damage.
hey, fam,
What?
I don't think we gonna do this.
I
That's
don't
9.
thi- I think we have
It's
to
half
go.
of 9 is 4.
Yep, he seems completely and totally unfazed, even as he's speaking.
Can Siri talk to Torfin?
Can I talk our way out of this, guys?
This is.
I don't think so. I think Torfin's gonna die.
Well, I think we're putting our lives more in danger than... I don't know. I don't think this is the right thing to do.
It's also really annoying because we got a dragon right there. Like, right there.
Yeah, but I don't think that'd be a good idea.
I don't think so either, which is
No,
why
that'd
I'm
be a
not.
terrible idea.
This is like...
Guys.
This is like Lestalum all over again.
Why are you like this?
Yeah, this is just unset. This
If
I have a
any,
meme for this.
if any,
Oh my god!
if anything, we should probably kill Torfin before the guy gets to him.
Why?
Puts him out of his misery, man.
No, you fucking sicko!
He's probably right.
All I can think to do is grab
Do
Torfin
you
and
want
go.
the man to die by being shot, which is very fast compared to being lit on fire?
I just want to grab
Siri can take
Torfin
care
and
of
go.
that.
Wait a minute.
I can also
Only
take
12.
care
Hold
of that.
on.
How's it
Kyle,
only been 2 hours?
what are the abilities of my decanter? Please. Please tell me those so I know what I have
I'm
in
gonna
my.
finish what the dude was saying.
Okay.
Okay.
That won't be necessary. I have another use for you. And he steps towards him.
Somebody print that.
Oh my god. Oh my
Towards
god.
Torfin.
Yes.
I am sitting and watching and ready because I don't know.
You know the man knows you're there, right? Like 100%.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
you
without
know he
a
knows
doubt.
you're there.
I mean, that was like a given.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just chilling. There
I'm
ain't
just-
nothing I can do.
Yeah, Hessie was just like, she already knows.
When the DM's like, nah, you can't grab the dude, I'm like, I'm
This
good.
is the Salem all over again.
Yeah, I'm just.
I told you, this was not
hate it
going to
when
be
we
the...
can't do anything.
This is
It's
not
the-
the
it's the
first
worst.
time. That was not the first
Continue.
time, and it won't be the last.
And I hate it.
There are
because-
things you can do.
But I'm trying to figure out. Tell me what
We're
I can
trying
do.
to do things. You're not letting us.
Like what? What
well,
am I?
everything that we're trying to do will get us killed, so...
Here's the thing. There are things you can do. The wording of, I'm going to cast invisibility on Torfin and jump where he was.
No, that's not what I said.
That's what you said.
What I said
You
is
said
I'm
drag
gonna
him
cast invisibility on Torfin and grab him and run.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get in. I'm not
I
stupid.
thought you said you jump in place.
That was
That's why I
previously.
asked.
That was something you did
Previously.
mention.
That was until you were like looked at me like, are you fucking stupid? And I was like, maybe I won't do that very stupid thing while I'm invisible and someone can't even see me. What I was gonna do was cast invisibility while they were talking and just cover his mouth and just grab him and bodily run out.
Alright,
I'm gonna do it.
cool. Yeah, you cast invisibility on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy, the head cultist seems unfazed. But yeah, you cover his mouth very easily, and he's a ball, a mess.
And I just
So you can
I cradle him.
with your size, you can drag
Just
him
whoop,
pretty
and
easily.
I'm like, and we go, and I run. I'm running.
That
I'm running.
that put a lot of
Hessie was
pressure.
gonna turn off light, and she's gonna go up the stairs.
We clamber up the stairs on all fours. Fuck it.
I'm
I shoot a
gonna.
vicious mockery at him on the
Fucking
way out.
Devilman
Just
Crybaby run.
jackal.
Oh,
I
God,
don't want to
that-
do it anyway.
It's terrifying. I'm gonna wait till they get out, and I'm gonna just follow them out. I'm not gonna try and.
Okay.
Yeah, we're
All right.
ain't trying to do that.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so there are
So
two
this
options
man,
here.
what does he do as soon as
We can
he
throw him on
sees
Brutus. Let's go.
that?
He just lets out a. Alright, then. And he lets his fire out. Just like. He disappears into the darkness.
Yeah.
Am I up?
yeah.
Am I going up the stairs now?
Yeah, I'm
am I going up
Yeah,
the stairs now?
you guys are up the stairs.
We're
You're
going.
heading out of the
We're
building.
gone. We're gone.
We're getting on our horses. But I don't fucking know. We're fucking leaving.
I kind of want to ask Arrow if he wants to fly, but I know the answer is gonna be no.
Oh, hell
No.
no. Are you crazy?
I'm sorry. Can he? Can I?
Not just no, but hell no.
I'm sorry.
Hell no.
Just think about it for a moment.
Out of your mind.
Imagine me riding a dragon, flying really high up in the air. It's a little bit harder for that man to get me when I'm really high up, but it's fine.
Oh, thanks for
How many
leaving
people
us.
are capable
Thanks
of?
for leaving us.
Yeah,
He's hard to get me, but don't worry about all the people I left on the ground.
His target is Torfin. His target is Torfin. I'm trying to get his target as far away as fucking
I
possible.
And you
guarantee
don't
he
think
doesn't
he's going
care
to
about the-
attack us
I
in order to
guarantee
get
you he
to
doesn't care about killing us.
That's fine. I get on my horse and I
We are
start
probably
running.
the least of his concerns.
Yes.
I get
Why
on
are
the
we
horse
arguing? We need to go.
I get on the
Go,
horse.
Go, go.
We need to go.
with 3 people stacked on this horse and just run.
Alright.
Put someone on
Brutus!
Brutus. Have someone on Brutus.
Did you?
Put Arrow on
I
Brutus.
put arrow on Brutus and we run
Alright.
in different directions.
The what?
What?
What? No.
No.
No,
Get
her.
Don't split the party. Oh my.
No, we're going in the same direction.
We all go together. We're getting the fuck out of London town. Fuck the rest of this pig fucking town. We're gone.
Where are we going?
I have no idea.
I
I'm not
don't.
here.
Might as well go. I mean, well, everything else is on fire. Might as well go towards the wastelands at this point.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
I mean, you can go around.
Well, like,
Okay, I guess we're going
could
around-
we go
wait.
like the long way around?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
Over the
Long
river,
way
through the
around.
woods,
If-
fuck off.
Going the long way round is going onto the main road that leads to Camelot.
Cool. We're doing that.
We're fucking going.
Let's go.
Yep, cool. So you make it onto the main road. It's a nice gravel path.
Hold on. No. You can't stop it like that. You can't just switch from like, oh yeah, this.
Everything's on fire, and you're being chased by some rando in a hood.
Yeah.
You guys can look back, and as you look back, as you're running away, you do see the head cultist with the rest of his cultists coming up behind him, and the numbers are somewhere in the rough estimate of maybe 35.
We can take him.
No, we cannot.
Oh, we're all gonna die today.
But yeah, you see the main cultist there, and at this point, his hood is pushed back just a tiny bit, and you just see this golden mask covering his face.
Oh, creepy.
It's like eyes
Uh,
wide shut.
It's a very dragon-inspired mask that has just a one plain expression on it, and it's amusement, slight amusement.
The mask? So are we talking like the comedy tragedy masks?
Yeah, that's what I was
No.
thinking of.
Okay.
I'm saying, like, if this was a mask that was a human face, it would have the appearance as someone who was reveling in the evil they are committing.
Can I run back and like cast identify? I'm like, no. I'm kidding.
Have fun with that.
No, yeah,
See,
no, I'm not.
Have a good life.
It was nice knowing you, Ed.
No, I'm not gonna. Next week y'all get to meet Moira. No, I'm kidding.
Oh,
Nice.
God.
Let's just keep going.
Moira's
Yeah.
a whiny brat of a character.
So anyways, it's a nice gravel path.
No, okay.
Gravel and cobblestone, and there are, there's a nice sort of stone fenceway to prevent you from, like, flying off the path into the woods, or for things to come flying from the woods onto the path, despite the fact that the stone wall is only about that tall. Anything can get across it, but, safety is safety. Yeah, you make your way towards Camelot.
Are we still running? I assume we're still
You are
running.
sprinting.
Okay.
I'm
On
assuming.
horseback.
Let's not go to Camelot. Tis a silly place.
Actually, let me look at the. I would know the map. I would know the map, right?
Are they still behind us? I assume.
They were just standing there as you ran away.
Oh, they weren't moving towards us.
Nope, he was just staring.
Well, we can. This guy's
See
gonna
them
be
go,
dead
but
by
I love
morning,
to watch
but whatever.
them.
Do we want to go to Camelot or do we want to go
Sorry.
to Philip?
What?
To
Phil?
Phil's, yeah.
Oh, Phil's. Well, we have to get back to the Discordia.
Yeah, I was about to say we gotta get back.
I vote we give Camelot a miss. Disguise Hestia as we
Oh,
are
right.
Well, there's
running around it.
the
Why don't we
path
just
to
put
Camelot
it back
does
in the
have
road?
a branching path
Where's
that
the
leads to the lake that the river originated
Well, the
from.
cliff falls
So we
off,
could just
and
take that
the
path
wide open.
Still got the iPad.
instead of going through Camelot if we really don't want to
I
fucking
think
go
that
to
makes
Camelot.
Well, I'm not
difference.
saying go through Camelot. I'm saying going around Camelot.
Camelot
I don't wanna go
is
to Camelot.
fenced,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Walls.
Walled.
Go. I
Big
said,
old walls.
yes. Go around.
Okay.
Perimeter?
Yes.
Okay, we
Not
can do
go
that.
in the city. Just go around it.
Okay.
Okay. I had a couple extra hours, but
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. It's the lake is a yeah.
Yeah. So pretty much.
All I'm saying is
The
don't go to
lake
Camelot.
is a- yeah.
So yeah, there's a little.
Okay, I see you. Yeah, yeah,
Boop,
yeah.
boop, ba-doo, boo, boo.
Yeah, so yeah, we just pop off towards. Yeah,
So
yeah.
there's a lake.
Yes, of course.
course.
Let's cut off before we hit Camelot
We
and
can-
start
we
heading
can-
back towards the Discord.
We can
Yes.
probably find a raft on there. We hop on the raft. We take the raft down the river back to the Discordia. We hop.
With all of our horses.
Oh yeah.
And all the
Oh.
kings back.
Well, if we do like a barge situation, we can actually hook the horses up to the raft, and the horses pull us.
In the water?
Sounds like
No, have you ever seen a barge?
No.
But yes, but that sounds like a lot of work for a time that we possibly don't have.
We just
I
want
think
to
all we have to
run.
do is find a raft. We don't have either way. No, it's.
You would also hit the bridge.
Oh yeah.
We just run on a
It's
horse.
Yeah,
just-
just
let's
go on
just
your
do it.
horses. It's a hell of a lot faster.
No, I was thinking too much.
Yeah, no, you head into the woods.
We hope you enjoyed today's episode of The 8. If you enjoyed, please drop us a like, subscribe, and share with your friends, as it all really helps us a lot. Also, don't forget to hit the bell icon down below to get notified when we upload next. If you would like to see our most recent upload, you can click that box in the top left. Or, if you'd like to see more from the 8 campaign, you can click the box in the bottom left. Again, we hope you enjoyed, and remember, there's always a seat available at our table. Have a good one.